Hello, you beautiful internet you, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Careful Cantrip. We're a group of friends from coast to coast do their absolute bestesses to get lost in dungeons or run away from dragons. Yay! As always, I'm your host, an ever-loving Universe DM, Dave. And these people beside me, I have no idea who they are, but I think I love them. Guys, you know what to do. Show some love. Do the thing to the people.
What's
Consensually.
What's up? I'm Patricia.
Every time you say that, I always want to flip them off, and I feel like that'd be too offensive.
Who, Bobby?
Yeah.
Oh.
Fair. How is everyone doing this evening? Beck threw me off entirely. I'm not sure what to do anymore. Hi. Woozle Wuzzle? If you're old, you get that joke.
Right.
I'm turning it over to Nate because he does the announcements to start off with. I just remembered how this all works. Nate, tell him how it's done.
That's how it works, Dave, and I'm here to talk about the Patreon. Hey guys, we're doing some cool stuff on Patreon, including a hangout tonight for the blue queens and above. So we'll see y'all there after the show. But yeah, it's a great time. We got a free tier. We're putting up the comic over there that is very well illustrated.
Yeah.
We're also
Mhm.
yeah. We've
Sorry,
been
I'll shut
having a lot. Thanks, Raina. So we're also.
This is how I felt.
You guys, it's a great place. We love you seeing you guys over there. We appreciate all the comments and love. So go check it out. There's a free tier. We also have a couple other paid tiers if you want to support us, keep the lights on for the show. And Raina, we didn't talk about this beyond last week, but I'm putting you on the spot now. Are we putting the names of the people of the
Nope.
Red Hood?
Nope.
Okay.
Shirt
all right,
is
all
done.
right.
Shirt
All
is
right. Shirt
wrapped.
is done.
Yep.
Shirt is
All
done.
right.
Shirt is
Just
We'll
wrapped.
check out the
that
shirt.
on.
We'll get to that in Raina's next. But we do appreciate you guys. It keeps the lights on over there. It really helps us out a ton, and we couldn't do all the fun stuff we do over here if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you very much. You'll see your names go up on the banners, and we'll give you some love throughout the show. So Raina, what else you got?
Oh my gosh, everybody!
Oh my God!
Oh, first of all, huge thank you to everyone for our auction and fundraiser. You smashed our fucking goal!
You did it!
160% funded!
You did it!
Woo!
If there's one thing you've done this
God.
entire year, it was this, and you did it.
It was this. We asked for help, and you gave us more, which is amazing. And then on top of that, we released our t-shirt last night to all of our super fans in Discord to get a head start. So Mud, if you want to put that up on screen, everybody who contributed $5 or more over the course of last week, their name is on the back of this awesome official CC Goes to Gen Con concert t-shirt. And it is awesome. I've seen all of you place your orders. If you haven't placed your order, you should, because shipping timelines are tight. Gen Con is 24 days away from now. Panic. And I'm just excited. So thank you all so much for supporting us and helping us get there. And I hope you enjoy the t-shirt. And if you are coming to Gen Con and you have the t-shirt, wear it. Or bring it. We said that we'd sign it for you, so bring the shirt. We'll sign it.
We'll do it.
Or
Don't threaten us with a good time. We'll do it.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that's the shirt stuff.
It was amazing. Thank you so much, Raina. You're the best, and you guys are the best too. I swear, you made me feel like Julia Roberts from Pretty Woman, like a princess originating from the streets. That was
You're
you
really
who did
old to make
for
that
me.
reference, just so you know.
I got life insurance.
Don't
Dave's going
tell
through it this
people
week,
that.
guys.
I don't.
Yeah, it was like a fever dream. Seriously, the auction was all our dreams and more. So thank you all for chipping in. I'm super excited for the one shots that are coming up, and we'll be shipping out your stuffs real soon. So yeah, okay. Are we okay to go to the YouTube comments?
We sure are, kiddo.
Okay.
You get them. You
all
get
right.
them.
Okay. So we've got
Do you
a
want
comment.
a fat bass line again?
No.
Ba-doom, boom, 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 ba-doom, boom, 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 boom.
Okay. So we got a comment from Cass. The gang finally got starting armor. Yeehaw. Yeehaw! Even little Jeremy, who is the bestest and proudest boy in all the land. We love to see it. Y'all already know Con and I went wild about the wolves, so I'll just say this entire episode was a banger from start to finish, and I'm glad everyone is okay. And then, ominously in brackets, for now, at least.
Yeah, I will say it was fun listening to the Tripper cast and hearing the 17 or so different possibilities of what you guys think the wolves are for. I don't know either, but I feel like you cast a wide net, and I don't know.
It's true. You guys are as rabid as wild wolves. Well done. Well done.
And then Cass also says, I'm happy I got the chance to take part in the auction and get up to some shenanigans in all capital letters. Love all your faces. Can't wait to see you all at Gen Con. We can't wait to see you. It's going to be exciting. Next comment is from Mojo Jojo. We are Mojo Jojo. And then hashtag Mojo Jojo.
Respect. Lesser keys type respect, you know what I'm saying?
The next comment is from Cookie Mon Steve. Are we going to find out what Champion of the Tides means and or what it grants?
That'd be a question.
It grants immunity in the next challenge. I'm sorry, Raina's been watching so much crappy reality TV show contests. It's just stuck. I'm sorry. I'll ban myself in chat, guys. Don't worry.
God, I want to be on the Mole. If you're watching Mole Canada, I'm here. Okay. Dave of Many Faces.
Horrible at the Mole.
That's why I'd win, Nate.
Right? Okay, I'll see you in the... Yeah, sorry.
Dave of Many Faces. That's weird. Who's that?
No idea.
Would you look at that? Seems like that Eli person finally turned tail and ran away from the comment section. I knew they were nothing but a yellow-bellied chicken.
Ooh, take that, Eli!
No, he totally told me that he's just on vacation this week, so he'll be back for sure.
If it's all right, I would like to ask a question to
Of course.
Jess.
Fine, I see how it is.
Oh, me?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
fine.
Jess, how is it even... Dave, I hate you for making me read this.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Jess, how is it even possible to be so close to DM Dave? Let's face it, the man is built like a Greek god with the intelligence stat of Einstein and that majestic beard. I bet a single strand could save a gaggle of kittens from a house fire. Do you have a fainting couch nearby or an endless supply of oxygen? Honestly, I would love to know. I can barely get through an episode without giggling like a schoolgirl every time he speaks. Any tips or tricks you could suggest?
Way too long of a comment.
What a kind fellow.
Yeah, one thing that you can definitely use to help with feeling starstruck about DM Dave is to listen to some of his jokes, in particular jokes
I hate
about
you. I quit.
I don't get it. Where'd Dave go?
I think I just killed Minnie.
Okay. Next comment is from someone else that we definitely don't know. Named Bobby Draws. Gee, I wonder who that is. This is I should flag this as spam. It just says this show sucks. Thanks,
rude.
Bobby Draws.
Very rude. Possibly accurate, but very rude.
Yeah. All right. I think that's it for me. Oh no. Well,
did you just have a stroke? What just happened there?
Yeah.
I think you just glitched.
So on Wednesday, we have Fireside Chats as usual. It's going to be awesome and amazing. You should be there. On Thursday, we have some special programming here on Careful Cantrip. We have a few of us who will be undertaking the horrifying game Chained Together. What will ensue is mostly yelling at each other and dying over and over again. It's going to be lots of fun. To be in our Discord, and we'll talk about who's playing with this for Thursday. Okay, over to Dave.
super important announcement that I was waiting for my wonderful and lovely wife to get to. Next week, we will be on a dark week, folks. It is actually Raina and mine anniversary. And as much as we love you all as children, sometimes mom and dad need to get away from you. It's mostly Bobby and Jess. I mean, the rest of you are great.
High
Those
five,
two,
Bobby.
absolute worst. You have no idea how many times I've had to turn the car around for those two. So next week we will be off. And also for those of you who care and know, Fancy Film Friday is going to be postponed this week. We decided to take off a little bit early. We are going away for the weekend. So our excellent adventure, you see what foreshadowing. That will be happening next Friday. So everything gets shifted. So go find stuff to do on Friday and Tuesday. But Thursday you can be here. That's a thing.
Yep.
You can be here on Thursday.
That's our offering. That's our peace offering to you.
Exactly. This is how mom and dad are going to make up for it. We're going to give you things beforehand and then hope that you forget us bad parenting. You know how it goes. Am I right? Aside from that, a lovely shout out and wonderful thank you to our campaign sponsors for this campaign, the lovely Great Grimoire, the greatest of greatest mini makers on the planet. !GG to go check out their stuff right now. And if you like tabletop stuff, whether it be looking at it, painting it, tasting it, this is where you want to go. 100% edible. No matter what form, it is 100% edible.
I think we got.
Go check them out.
Dave, you're gonna have to double check the reader there.
What's that?
Last week we had a lot of phone calls. There was a couple people injured.
Oh,
You're
we
gonna have
did?
to double check the reader on that advertisement. It's not all edible.
Did
In
they-
fact, it's very
did they-
toxic if you were to consume it.
Did Big Hoss HR say something?
It was a bug. It was bigger Haas. Let's just say that.
Shit.
Yeah.
We'll fix it in post. It's fine. We'll clean
yeah.
up in post. We're good.
Right.
We're good.
They won't notice.
They won't have a clue. No. Anyway, folks, those are our announcements for the evening. Thank you so much for joining us as always. And before we get started, hey, players, are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready!
And hey,
I'm a
trippers,
motorcycle.
are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready to go. Let's do this.
You guys sound like a bird. Congratulations, bird guys. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into tonight's Telemoose episode. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. You thought I was frozen for a second. Are you okay, Nate?
Just nervous, Dave. It's fine.
Thought you were pregnante for a minute. So, when we last left our heroes, within the Glowstone Cove, the heroes continued their battle against the evil entity known as Ikachu. In an attempt to destroy the gemstone that had been removed from the creature's forehead, Al let loose a powerful magical blast that caught Vea and Keelan in the middle, knocking them unconscious. However, Rune was able to do as clerics do best, and used her super awesome healing powers to revive them. However, Vea still seemed in harm's way, as the dark entity in the form of a giant sea serpent loomed overhead, and as a final attack, attempted to swallow Vea whole. But now free from the gemstone, its scaled prison finally cracked, falling away, revealing an ancient water spirit in the form of a dragon. The water dragon thanked the heroes for freeing it, and explained it had been summoned from another plane by a group of individuals that called themselves the Cardinal Coven. The Coven members had summoned him under false pretense, and then used the gemstone to control him. It consisted of 3 females, 2 human, and the other with flesh made of wood. As the party continued to ask questions, the name Belladonna was mentioned, causing the water dragon visible discomfort. The name Belladonna was invoked during his binding ceremony. Now free of his captors, the water dragon thanked the heroes one last time before returning to its home plane. But of course, not before informing Minnie that it in fact smells like cinnamon underneath the waves. The party then gathered the glowstone crystals from bolts. As the party ventured back to the top of the cliffside, where a now released water dryad named Sierra wished the heroes well before vanishing back into the waves. But of course not before offering a hero's kiss to the mighty Lord Berrick. And with the sun hanging low in the sky behind, the party made their trek back to Oakenmoor. During the trip, another member was spontaneously struck by the mischief Oopsie Daisy, giving Vea a glowing set of wings that allowed her to hover mid-air, but not propel herself forward, or in any other direction for that matter, giving Minnie the perfect opportunity to use her mini mage hands to guide Vea like a makeshift magical balloon. And while most of our heroes enjoyed the chaos, it was Berrick whose eyes were on the horizon. More specifically, a hill far off in the distance, where 2 white wolves seemed to be watching. Finally back in the town of Oakenmoor, the party made a quick stop at Bolt's blacksmith shop, the Rusty Anvil, to turn in their quest. However, instead of receiving the promised gold, the party instead bartered for new armor for each of them. Mostly secondhand, but still functional. Leaving the blacksmith, our heroes found the night sky once more, wondering if this will be their last night in Oakenmoor. And so, our story continues. As you all venture back out on the cobblestone streets, noting that most of the liveliness of the town has now died down for the evening. Most shops already being closed, many of the homesteads already with lights out. However, a humming from just down the street catches your ears. As you turn your attention towards it, you see the bustling tavern of the Oakenmoor Inn, with its light glowing outward onto the cobbled streets. What would you guys like to do?
Good
I
question.
feel like as we're stepping out... Oh, sorry, Beck, did you have something?
No, go for it.
I was just going to say, I feel like as we're stepping out onto the streets, there'd be a lot of new smells and sounds to the party. We'd be stepping up to the kind of the porch of the store, and you would just hear Rune coming behind us with the ch.
Yep.
So Al's just kind of look back to Rune and be like, "Hey, Rune, what do you think of the new armor? It's like wearing a
Well-
cheese grater."
Yeah, it's kind of heavy, but maybe it'll make me stronger. And if I can avoid getting hit, I think that'll help everyone else. So it's probably worth, I don't know. I'm kind of loud, aren't I?
No, it's fine. You see Al clearly like rubbing his damaged ear.
Okay, here. You turn around and you raise your hand when you think that I'm coming. Ready?
Okay.
Rune just starts walking.
Could we have Rune try to like a stealth check?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Disadvantage? Alright. I rolled a 3 and a 4.
I feel like, yeah.
Trying to move as stealthily as possible. You not only hear the jingling of almost like a bell, but you also hear the scratching and ear-piercing noise of metal on metal.
Oh god. Oh, I either hear you or this entire building's about to collapse. Did you hear them, Vea?
Did I hear them? Of course I heard them. I can hear everything. Actually, all of us are pretty loud. I don't think we're really used to any of this armor yet. And she's actually going to try to move a little bit more in hers.
Vea, as you kind of stretch out, it is confining a little bit for you. But even so, it still feels a little bit more natural, a little bit more comfortable than whatever the hell Rune's wearing.
Maybe we just need more time with it. Especially you, as she looks towards Rune. You should probably get a little bit more practice. Just, I don't know, walking, I guess, in general.
Don't go on any stealth missions.
Yeah.
Mine's not that bad. I don't think I make much
Run
sound
as
at all.
You could
She'll
be
bounce around in her light armor.
What
do you
a
want me to
flex.
carry your bags for you or something while you're getting used to your armor and things?
Who are you talking to? Me? Or
Yeah,
Vea?
yeah, Rune.
Oh.
I'm
No.
obviously used. It's fine enough. You could use some practice.
Yeah, I could use practice, but I don't want Keelan to carry my bags.
Rude?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
I
Why
think
did you
they're
make
just
it
trying to
sound
say
so
Keelan-
specific to Keelan?
I know, right? Like, geez, coming after me pretty hard.
Well, I just meant because you offered. I just like carrying my
Oh, yeah,
stuff
well, I'm
on
sorry
me.
for offering to carry your bags. What a fucking monster I must be. Jesus Christ. I storm
I thought
out
he was
of-
just trying to get at
I-
those acorns again.
I storm out of life. I don't know. I'm outside, so I can't storm out of anything. I go into a nearby house, any nearby building-esque thing. Could be a garden shed. I'll walk
I
in.
do a
and-
casual B&E.
Roll
Yeah.
roll a d20 for me.
All right, there we go.
Just walk at people's houses, man.
No, we're not.
Oh,
gonna
I almost
barrel
rolled
rolls.
that one, but that's a 19.
You'd never
Woo!
survive
19.
in Texas.
Yeah.
You walk up to a few houses and at first want to barge in to try and leave once again, knowing that this isn't the code and the creed of a true delivery man.
Oh, that's true.
When suddenly, out of the corner of your eye, you see the perfect building. While relatively small, the outhouse is perfect to storm out of.
Oh, brilliant. Because it's even an outhouse. I'm storming out of the outhouse. And I love that. Yes. No, it's poetic, it's poignant, and it gets my point across. I will storm out in a huff and bang the door loudly, but not loud enough to break the door.
Like a true warrior poet, aka Kendrick Lamar, you slam the door quietly, but with full vigor, proving your point
Yeah.
to the rest.
And then I make like uncomfortable eye contact with Rune for a little while, like doing the.
You made him do that. Just remember that.
I did not.
100%.
That was your entire thing. I have no idea where it came from, but it's canon.
Wait.
Wait.
Because
I
when
was
we swap
fucking-
bodies,
If you
What
don't
were you
move,
talking
he
about?
can't see you.
yeah, I thought you were talking about the head thing.
You,
Did
you
she-
do what you need to do. I was having Vea talk to Rune and saying that was.
Oh, my bad.
I
thought you were making fun.
attacking me?
I thought you were making fun of the fact that I was doing the head wobble thing.
No.
The only reason I'm doing it was because you did it when you
Yeah,
were
no,
healing.
you were justified. I was supporting
Okay.
this and putting the blame
Okay, my
on
bad, yeah.
Rune.
I'm just gonna storm that way.
I don't want my camera to be next to Dags anymore. Apparently, we're against each other.
I will turn this game around so fast.
He thinks we're
Dave,
the
I gotta
problem
pee.
children, Jess.
Yeah, yeah. This isn't my fault. Anyway, it's
Yeah,
all Rune's
me and
fault.
Bobby are
Just remember
behaving.
that.
It's not my fault.
You were rude to him.
I wasn't rude. I was asserting my own boundaries. Keelan is responsible for his own emotions.
But you could say it with a nicer tone. You know Keelan likes to help. You can of course say no, but that was a bit rude. And now he's in the outhouse.
With a nicer okay, Keelan, I don't want
What?
you to carry my bags.
Yeah, I know.
better?
You said that.
I don't know. Vea said I should have said it nicer.
I don't
That
know why
was
you
Hey,
have to
shut
me
up!
because I never say anything nice, so that's fair.
I was just gonna say, are you teaching someone to be polite?
I know. I thought it was the right thing to do, but clearly it's not even working when Rune does it, so I don't know why it actually works.
My favorite part is you're still a balloon.
Wait, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have the advantage to see how things are working from up here.
Yeah. It's all about just having a different perspective, you know. You gotta have the moral high ground.
That's right.
Hey, you know, Vea, if you carry Rune's bags, then you're kind of solving two problems.
If she wants me to.
I don't
That's
want
just for the weight.
anyone. I don't want anyone to carry my bags.
Yeah,
And
because she doesn't
besides-
want these gross little fox hands touching any of her precious things.
Oh, geez, Rune, that's rude.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How come you don't want anyone carrying your bags? Is there something hidden in your bags? Are you being
No.
suspicious?
Wait, are you actually Rune? You're not a
Oh.
shapeshifter, are you?
What?
Hold them
Yeah.
down, we'll know.
I'm a shapeshifter, Vea. That's
Oh
absolutely.
my God, she
what
admitted
this
it!
is.
Barrick,
Fuck
Berrick,
is going
ask-
on?
ask Rune a question that only the real Rune would know.
Oh God, we're not prepared for this as players.
Rune,
If that is your real name.
what is it you hide under your pillow at night?
The next fortune.
It's true. It's her.
Fine. This is less exciting now. I'm gonna go get
It's-
Keelan
it's
out of the
already ruined it
outhouse.
for you.
Dang it. Keelan is out of the
you know
outhouse.
you Keelan will walk out and he's got like a bit of toilet paper like stuck to his hoof as he like
Oh, Keelan, you got it on your.
oh I do okay I
Yeah.
try to scrape it off and just like it's just I
All
that
of a
was
sudden, you
difficult.
hear off in the distance a townsman as he's purveying the instance. Looks over and you hear him yell out, "He's beginning to charge!"
Sorry.
Hmm?
So funny.
It's fucking dumb.
Are we seen as aggressors now?
No, he's not. He's fine.
You
Although
yell back to
if you
Ralph.
do wish for services, I do deliveries and I do charge for those. But
As the individual walks away, you hear aloud, "Boo!"
oh, there's cows here.
This table chose violence.
The table chose something today.
This just made me realize I want to see art of Keelan riding a horse.
Man,
Yeah.
if only we had an
That
artist.
would be cool.
Be crazy. I don't know any, but if anybody knows anybody,
Oh,
who
you
could
know,
do
you know,
something
you know,
like-
be even wilder. Be even wilder is Keelan riding a centaur.
This is
Oh
a
my
lot of horse
God.
legs to draw. That would be really hard to do.
Oh my God.
We should go into the inn and talk to that fancy guy, the Munchkin, the one who was wondering about the orchards. Maybe
Oh, somebody's got a crush.
I do not. I just
Listen,
know that
Minnie,
he
I've
needed help.
loved many a woman
What?
recently.
What?
That's not true.
She
I can
doesn't
tell you,
even
it's
know your
nothing-
name.
Oh,
It's a pet name. People come up with pet names sometimes for their significant others.
I don't think that's what happened.
I don't think. Hey,
You heard
counts
what
as
she
a pet
called
name.
me. She called me Merrick.
why'd you say it like that?
That's how she said it.
I don't think that's how it is.
Because she thinks I'm tasty.
Right.
Like I'm a snack or something.
Ew.
Well,
Don't ruin
in
snacks
this-
for me.
In this instance, I feel like you're projecting. I don't have a crush on the fancy munchkin. I really just wanted to help.
Wait,
Maybe
by
one day I'll
projecting,
find
do you
a
think
crush.
Berrick has a crush on the Munchkin?
Maybe. He brought it up.
Oh, that makes
Ah.
sense.
Oh my god, do I have?
All right, let's go. Let's go find your boyfriend then.
I'd also like to find that general store. We still need some supplies for the road. We can look at no
yeah.
food or anything.
It's so
What is it?
late.
Probably
Yeah,
closed
but
right
everything's
now.
closed.
It's nighttime.
All
Don't
right,
worry.
fine. We'll go in the morning.
I
have
know there's
some
no
errands to
errands to
run.
reason. Look,
I
look,
want to run some
Al, I know
errands
there's no
too.
reason for it to technically be closed, since we can just go tomorrow and it really won't affect anything.
Right.
And
I
we
would
could
like
just
a good
as
long
easily
sleep.
do it now if it were open.
What?
I mean, maybe we'll pass by it. We'll see if there's an open sign there. You know, maybe it's on the way.
It
Theoretically.
is on the way, actually.
Oh, perfect.
So we
This
will be
works
passing
out.
it.
Definitely is not on the way.
Yes, it is. I know
Look at
what
the map,
I know
Bobby.
what the map
Look
looks
at the
like.
map.
Doesn't it
Do
depend
you
on
have
which
it up
way we
right
go
now?
around?
No, but I remember.
Do
'cause
you
I'm
have it up
smart.
right now? I will bet you 3 toonies.
I will take your fake little
Duh.
cartoon money, Mr. Man. I have to do a
And
lot
what?
of scrolling because too many people talk in this Discord group.
I think that's
Oh my
pinned.
god.
Here it is. Yeah, general store, and then 4 houses, and then the inn.
General store, up a few, the blacksmith, up a few more, the inn.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, they're like right across the street from each other, so we
Fine,
would
you
technically be
look
right out
across the
front.
street. It looks like all of the lights are off. There are boards up on the window at this point.
We
They've
should
gone out of
probably
business.
Wow,
knock
would
on
you
the
look at
door
that?
just
They're out
in
of
case.
business.
Oh, shit, they're out of business for good. Maybe
Yeah.
we can raid the place.
Okay, I think we should listen to Minnie and we should go into the tavern. It's nighttime. Everything's closed. Let's see if the Munchkin person is there. Does anyone remember the Munchkin's name?
Just give me 2 minutes and I'll remember soon.
Okay, go into your mind.
He was
I
part
think it was
of
Donatello.
Not Donatello.
Pretty sure it was Donatello.
Emerald
I hate you.
Arborists. I remember that. That was the name of the group that he belonged to.
Mhm.
That was not the name.
Okay.
That's totally the name.
It was
Did you
not-
That's what I remember. Got a voice in the sky.
Is it metagaming to correct us at this point?
Absolutely.
You know what'd be really funny is if there was actually some sort of narrator that we could talk to just every now and then.
Looking in the corner below a streetlight, you see the fabled Ralph as he narrates every part of your move.
Let's adopt him.
Yeah, you know, the trick is Ralph is actually kind of a superstitious thing. You can't ever make eye contact with Ralph, you know, but you just gotta let him do his thing.
Don't say his name 3 times in front of a mirror.
No.
I'm gonna start
What
walking
else?
towards the inn.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go.
As
Maybe you
you
should
walk-
walk
Well, one I
first.
don't have to serve everyone.
No, that's true. Yeah, you're gonna be in front of the bar for once.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
should be fine
for
about it.
establishing world stuff, does the place look any more like, I guess, like verdant or like there's growth or anything like that as we get back into town? Like, is there any visible changes since?
I'm just going to throw this out there because I think it's useful with the amount of viewers that we have. Just for the folks at home, can you explain what verdant means? I obviously know what that
verdant?
means entirely, but
Okay.
if you could explain to the folks at home.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So for the folks at home, verdant refers to the lushness or the vibrance of greenery, such
Green.
as plants and things like that. So
Plants.
one would often say that a verdant forest is one that is teeming with life, one where the leaves are in bloom, the flowers, and all that stuff.
Flower.
You know, lush undergrowth, that sort of thing. And because we arrive in this town, which is predominantly wood, with lots of gardens in the front, with the orchards and things like that surrounding it around,
Mhm.
Keelan was very curious as to whether or not we've already started to see signs of healing since we have purged the evil from the cliffside dragon thing.
Also, that's why it's called Salsa Verde, and why it's green.
Thank you, Bobby, for explaining that.
More
You're
fun
welcome.
facts
Yeah,
here. on
I should have
Campus
just led with the
Campus.
salsa metaphor.
Yeah, exactly. That would have answered all the people's at home's questions.
Yeah.
The tavern doesn't look any more variant than last time you saw it.
Can someone let me in? Someone has to pull me down so I can get in. I'm probably stuck
I got you,
outside.
Vaya. Come on.
Thank
I'm gonna cast
you.
my own mage hand. Okay, you got it, Minnie.
Just pull me down a little bit.
Yeah. Oh no, I got it. No, you got it. No. Oh
Got
boy.
like 3-4 hands helping me out.
Yeah.
As you approach
Should be
the
good now.
Oakenmoor Inn, you see its warm glow once again spilling out on the cobblestone streets. The sound of an evening of joy and relaxation beat from the heart of the town this evening. As you enter into the inn proper, the crackling hearth casts a flickering light across the room, highlighting the lively patrons who fill many of the tables. The air is thick with the scent of roasted meats and the tang of spiced ale this night. A bard strums his lute as its hum weaves through the conversations and into your earballs. And stationed behind the bar, you see Pine, the owner of the establishment, who strikes up a conversation with two individuals. The three cheers their flagons and smile widely. Clearly, she slings her wit just as well as she slings her jugs of wine.
No.
When from the center of the room, a loud slam, followed by a burst of laughter. Ho, 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 ho. Ginkgo, you old dog. Your antics have aged better than your bathrobe. This, I say, is true. Looking towards the center of the room, Ginkgo and two companions sit around a circular table filled with empty plates and bottles. The two with him are a dwarven man with braided chestnut hair and a matching beard. Difficult to make out the age of a dwarf with non-silvered hair. And to his left, a clearly elder marionette. Multiple rings marking on his hands, and his face withered and cracked like old bark. And from his chin, a very long, thick beard made of what looked like roots.
They're new in town, right? I don't remember seeing them before.
Yeah, what the hell, Ginkgo? We leave for a day and you replace us with these jabronis?
Hi, it's you guys, you're back! Oh! I wasn't sure what to make. I woke up this morning and thought I was crazy. An ant named Sebastien just came up to me and started talking to me. I thought I had drank way too much absinthe the night before.
Well,
And then I
yeah.
remembered I didn't drink any absinthe. And I thought, holy crap, what in the hell's going on? But then I
Just-
remembered about you guys.
Yeah, Sebastian's my homie. I think he's probably doing pretty well right now.
He is not doing well.
But he completed his mission. He's got to feel like some pride in that, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, he did. He fulfilled his life purpose, but now he has no other life purpose. So he just kind of wallowed for a little bit. And then I gave him some sugar and he started running around in a circle, cursing your name. I don't know why.
That doesn't bode well.
Mm-hmm.
You should probably find Sebastian. Is he still here? Did you at least keep him?
I don't
I'll
know.
look
He
for him.
slipped through a
I'm gonna
crack.
get down
I'll-
on all fours and just start slowly crawling across the bar. This busy bar. Just
Can I use my height as an
Looking for an
advantage
ant.
to try to also find an ant?
Oh my god.
All right, Berrick, you can go ahead and roll an investigation check with advantage.
I have a -1 to that.
It's going to be one of those episodes.
No, it's not. Got a 20 for a total of 19.
While it takes you some time, Berrick, you do happen to come across a familiar antennae-eyed friend who seems to be well off in the corner.
For some reason, I just
Somehow
imagine him
he's-
drinking like a. Like
He is. He's
5 o'clock.
he's drinking a very out of a very small thimble, and somehow has a hood now over top of his head as he smokes on something too small for you to see.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals. Hey,
Okay.
hey, Sebastien. Thanks for getting that message to Ginku for me. What you drinking?
My sorrows.
I'm not familiar with that brand.
You wouldn't know this brand.
I mean, yeah, I am new in town. These are your stomping grounds, right?
Used to
hey.
be.
What? Hey, we're cool, right? You and I, we're cool, right?
Oh yeah. Cool as a cucumber.
I'm getting a weird vibe from you right now, Sebastien.
Oh, that's fine.
well-
We're cool, of course. We're cool.
Okay.
We'll be cool all the way up to the end.
Okay, see now that there, what you just said there, had some really seriously dark undertones. You tell me if like something was up, though.
Oh, I'll tell you. But everything's cool. He takes a large swig out of its thimble.
Okay, all right. I hate to ask, but one more favor from you.
Just one more? That's all you need? Just one more? Just one more little thing?
Yeah, super simple. And I actually just want to see if you know anything.
Oh,
about
of
this.
course. I'd be happy to help you.
See, I'm starting to think that you're not going to be happy to help me. You know, that there should be some give and take in this relationship, right? I agree. Is there anything I can do for you? Anything at all? No, don't be like that. Anything at all.
There's nothing anyone can do anything for me.
I mean, don't be like that. I mean, you know,
State your business.
just want to know if you know anything about this coconut. I'm just going to put the coconut down in front of him.
It's missing a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you could like see what's on the inside by chance, or I don't know if it's like a regular. The thing is, this coconut came out of me.
What do you mean it came
naturally,
out of
I'm
you?
a little concerned. I shit it. So naturally, I'm a little concerned about this. You know.
So let me get this straight.
Yeah.
You had me break my mission from the Mother Hive. Go talk to a drunken wizard who stared at me for a decent 20 minutes. And now you want me to climb into a shit coconut?
See, when you put it like that, it sounds like it might be a little bad, but you know what? Forget it. It was rude of me to ask. Put the coconut away. But you got me worried, Sebastien. I mean, we're nothing without purpose, right? You know, you gotta find something, right?
Oh, I'm sure I'll find my purpose one day. Don't you worry about that.
Sure. I mean, I was thinking like you could take up knitting, open like a little cute little store.
I was thinking about doing something with needles, yeah.
Okay. Like crochet or like
Yeah.
needlepoint.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
Oh, good. All right. I was worried for no reason. All right. I'll see you around, Sebastian.
Yeah, I'll see you around, Berrick. Sleep tight.
It's very nice of you. I gotta go. I think I know that guy. I'm gonna walk away from Sebastian. Hey, go talk to a random bar dog. That we don't have to move to that scene.
Fair enough. And as you begin to move away, you hear the clinking of large glasses and flagons, like the sound of pounding hooves on a bar rail. clearly indicating the cavalry has arrived. Welcome in, raiders.
Hello.
Hi. Also, as a side quest, can we request one for Sebastien the Ant? Because I feel like that would be a great one shot.
The revenge of
We
Sebastien.
do have one coming up. I'm just saying.
Okay.
As
Anyways.
Berrick suddenly disappears off into the tavern.
Was someone talking to me?
No,
Ginko
just
turns to the
everyone's-
Oh, okay. I was shouting out our good friends at Quest Keeps.
Don't worry about it.
Her pacing is wonderful tonight.
As Berrick
all
gets
over the
down on all fours, now crawling across the dirty and filled bar floor. Ginko gives a little bit of a laugh of uncomfort for a moment. Ha ha! These guys, I'll tell you, what the hell are you doing?
Who, me?
Any of you?
We're looking for an ant, obviously.
Ah,
are you looking for?
they're looking for an ant. They're such jokers. Allow me to introduce you to my two friends here. Of course, there's Dolgar, the dwarf from the Crystal Court, and then, of course, the mayor branch manager of the entire town, Coniferous.
Branch manager.
Oh, hey, that's great. Look, I'm taking drink orders here. You guys want me to open up a tab for you? Or are you just putting it all in one bill? What are we doing, Alice? I got like a notepad that's sitting there, like clearly has taken drink orders from several people in the bar already.
Work
You're
here.
not at work.
We don't work here, Al.
Yeah.
I mean, if
I
you're
know.
taking
I thought
orders,
I'd
I'll
help
take
out. They look
another
busy.
ale.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll have a juice then in a bucket.
A bucket
Hey,
of juice.
Do you
Thanks.
guys
I'll
want
carry it on the
anything?
wallet.
He's gonna go pick it up.
I'll have a
Oh.
chocolate milk.
Yeah, okay.
I'll have a milkshake.
I can't get them mixed up. I did that last time. It was a disaster. Don't do it,
Yeah,
Al.
I think I heard a cow, coming in. So,
I'll take a tea, just a tea, like a
All right.
bedtime tea.
Yeah, tea at a bar. Right, Rune. I'll see if they have that. Let's see. I was gonna run it down. He's clearly gonna move
You
off.
and I
And
are
it's- it's
chocolate
this-
milkshake or chocolate milk, but tea, that's way too much now.
Al's moving off, and he like puts the pencil behind his back or his ear, and he's like tying an apron on. He's looking very stressed. He's going to the next table, like, all right, what do you want? What do we get?
and he's already come up with like code word lingo for everything. I'll have 4 heart attacks.
So where have you guys been?
Well, we fought a dragon, kinda serpent thing.
Mhm.
And also, we're kind of wearing new armor. I can't believe you didn't compliment any of us. That's kind of the polite
Oh.
thing to do.
You're absolutely right, Vea. You guys look like crap.
That's what I said.
I'm going to bed. Had enough of this.
You can't go to. Didn't you order a drink? You have to wait for it to arrive at least.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did. All right.
Well, Dolgar, Coniferous, these are, what the hell are these? These are my companions, travel companions. I'm guiding them to the Emerald City, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Except that one. That one's really cool. As he points over to Minnie.
Hi, Ginku. I thought you didn't have any friends.
Oh, Minnie, such a joker, prankster. She's young. She's still learning the word friend in the first place. No. Me and Dolgar and Coniferous go way back.
Oh, like from the picture?
Yes, from the picture. See, Minnie, you're getting it now.
Nice to meet you. I'm Minnie.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Minnie. The dwarven individual just nods his head and lifts his glass.
Dolgar. And Coniferous?
Yes.
How long have you been the mayor branch manager?
a very, very long time. Hold on. And he begins to count the ring markings on his finger.
Oh no.
10, 20.
That looks like it'll take a while.
Let's
wait.
just call it an even 70.
Coniferous, do you have a brother?
I do.
Runs the general store nearby?
Sap, yes.
That's
And
right.
his lovely wife,
It's
Maple.
Coniferous. Yeah. You could get us a discount.
Wow. Oh my
I try to leave the business to Sap's doing.
Oh. I mean, we did just like kill a big serpent that was causing a lot of problems for you guys, but
You
Yeah,
guys
I
keep
get how it
saying
can be
this thing about the
complicated.
big serpent. Where did you even find this thing? Are you
Oh.
sure it wasn't just like a big snake?
No, trust us. It was real because Lord Merrick's girlfriend told us where to find it.
Ooh, who's Lord Merrick?
You're looking at him.
it's Merrick.
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 That's a good look
You have
on
to
you.
have an eyebrow
Wait,
raised. when
I've
you
been
say it.
calling you Berrick the entire time. Have I been screwing
It's
up
a
his
pet-
name?
no,
He
it's a
looked
pet.
over to Minnie.
It's Merrick.
It is Berrick.
Birther of coconuts.
Right, the
We
nut
don't have
father.
to share that with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you've heard of the nut father?
Oh my
Yes, of course I have.
Oh my God.
Sebastian told me.
Sebastian.
How would Sebastian? Has he been spying on us? How did he hear about the nut father?
Just without
Oh.
asking, there's a
We
big
were like
bowl of
2 hours
spaghetti that
away when he
appears.
said that.
It's true though. We did beat a dragon. Well, we freed a dragon. It was under a curse with one of those crazy stones. The same one that we saw in Rune and Berrick. I almost called you Merrick. Rune and Berrick's mom's forehead. So we freed him. And he told us his name was Tilson and that he was tricked by witches who were part of a coven. She's saying this all very loudly, very openly.
Yeah, I hadn't caught all that, and I was looking elsewhere at the time.
I was going to say, were you there, Merrick?
I was very distracted, and also
Yeah.
shark vision is really weird. And
Oh, because you were shock at this moment. Is that?
Well, I
am
tried
am I
turning
getting
into-
all of this right?
well, I tried turning into that bear shark thing that we saw in the cave, and I got it all wrong. Ended up having flippers and shark head. It was really embarrassing.
It
Well,
was.
I'm-
We saw that.
I'm sure it was very, very exciting and totally true.
Yeah, it was.
It
It
is
was
true.
true.
Mhm.
Yeah, how
Giant
do we do
sea
it?
serpent.
Oh wait, no, Keelan, you have the scale, right?
Oh yeah, you mean this thing?
Yeah. And Vea has a pendant.
Holy crap! You were telling the truth. Immediately, the dwarven man's eyes now start to light up a little bit at the look of it. I'll be damned. I haven't seen anything like that in many a time.
Look, Mac, I don't know what you're doing over here, but read the sign. Val's gonna point to it. It says no body parts on tables.
Nope, sorry. Wait,
He
that
comes
sign
back
wasn't
with a
there when
tray
we came
and
in.
he's distributing. I'm fixing up the
Paint's
plate,
still
Keelan.
wet from
I'm
him
like-
having made the sign.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Yeah, sure. I don't know. People keep taking stuff from me and not giving it back. But yeah, sure. Here you go.
To be fair, you were eating the acorns.
He takes a look at it.
I'm a horse.
You know,
I get snackish.
I've seen scales of this size, of this toughness before. You could make something pretty useful out of this.
Such as.
Hmm?
Could you make a helmet?
Perhaps? A helmet, of course. A single shoe. A shield. Perhaps fashion it into some kind of blade. With the
For you-
right artisan. It might be worth something.
For you, Keelan, wouldn't it be like a. What do they call those things? A champion or thing that horse armor.
Yeah. Like one of those things. I think it's just like just a big dome. I thought.
That would look badass.
I think that would look pretty badass.
You probably shouldn't get it though,
Oh, dang. Okay.
because it would
Thanks
like
anyway,
change
Mr.
your
Dwarf.
village, and then someone would have to when we become famous, somebody would have to do that much more.
We'll never be that famous.
What do you mean famous?
Yeah, how are we gonna be famous?
Because we're gonna ride on Vea's coattails.
What? No.
Oh, that makes so much more sense.
I'm not
now.
carrying you all. What? I don't even want to be famous. That's
You're
not
like
a goal.
already, you're already You're like the champion of the ocean or whatever.
You called me a
Ah,
squirrel. You called me a rabbit. You all don't even know what I am.
What are you talking about? You're a fox.
Beaver.
And the champion of the tides.
I thought you were Vea.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
am
if you're the
Vea.
champion of the tides, do you know the princess from the Sea Tours?
What? No.
I almost called you Dak.
Who's this dad fella? Apparently Ralph has another friend up there. Looking judgmental. We call her Jane. Don't need to hear from you, Jane. Do what I want. Anyway.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Well, look, if we're gonna be famous, I have an idea. All right, we should come up with a group name, so that people.
Listen, before we
have
get
a way
famous,
to-
we should probably actually have an idea of what we need to do, so that way we don't become famous for something stupid.
I have a great name for you guys,
Oh no.
especially you, Vea.
I have a name. My parents gave me a name. It's Vea.
No, but like a title that you could wear around with honor.
Yeah.
Well, you're all parts of a whole. Being that group, the fundamental group together. And you work well together as separate parts. But you seem kind of antsy at times. I think a perfect name for you all is the Fussy Parts.
Unbelievable.
It's been really great playing with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We had a good run. I mean,
Quit.
Yeah, it was good.
I thought that would be a great name. The Fussy Parts.
No.
Is this code for something else?
Is anyone
actually
gonna
don't know.
explain this to chat?
it was
Oh.
the joke. It was the
Back
joke
to
that he
switch
set up at the
to-
beginning.
There was
before
nothing.
we
No,
went
there
live.
was nothing. There was nothing.
Switch.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
put it in
no,
chat.
no,
I'll
I
put
think
it
it's a
in
good.
chat.
It's a good idea. It's
Look
a
at
the
the
chat
word.
should rally
Plus.
behind this idea. It's everything's fine. Don't put it in chat.
Put
Not
an
in
18
chat,
plus.
in our chat, so that Beck understands what is Davis.
Oh.
Anyway, I think a group name would be good. Branding is really important when you're trying to get.
Oh. No, that's a stupid name. I will go by nothing close to that whatsoever. I did not get that. I did not get that.
I think it's a great name. I think it's a wonderful name.
It's a terrible name, and I'd rather be called shit cakes instead, or anything else. I don't know.
Shit case.
I also don't
mean,
like
that's
shit
taking
cakes
it a
as
little bit
name. I just want
far,
to put
but-
that out there.
I'll vote for shit gigs.
We don't have to go with shit cakes either. I was just throwing something out. meaning
Everybody
that it
with a
was better
show
than
of
that.
hands.
It's still a terrible name. For now, we will just.
What about the Oak Star heroes, or the heroes of Oak Star? Because we have the oak
Oak
tree
Star
that was back where we had in Star Tier
What
Village.
song is that making me think of?
I don't know.
Star Heroes from Sega
Rescue
Genesis.
heroes.
Is that?
Mhm.
Rescue Rangers, Japan down.
Will we get a
I don't know
theme
why I would do
song
that.
too?
I mean, we don't. Oh, we should hire a bard.
We should hire a bard.
What if we don't give ourselves a name and then we just have an air of mystery about
Right.
us?
Yeah.
I feel like you said that the god that you were talking to is named Cass, right? I feel like
Mhm.
Cass your god would specifically be super pissed off if we didn't name ourselves.
Oh,
You're gonna pick a fight with Cass right now? No, probably not.
But we don't have to do that right now. It doesn't have to be tonight. We could sleep on it. I do like Keelan's
I
suggestion.
mean, if not tonight, then when?
Al's gonna
Pretty much
lean
it.
in. Clearly having like way more trays than he had the first time. He's like, what about something like Heroes of the Oaken Star? I don't know. I like what Keelan's doing with the Oak and the Star. I feel like we could figure out something with that. I'm coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing too wordy though.
Yeah, I feel
But
like
I like Oak. I like Star. I think we got something there.
yeah, we need
Heroes
to be
of
able
the
to say it
Stroke.
fast and yell it like, "Here we come! We're gonna get you!" Heroes of the Oaken Star is so long. You can't yell that.
Yeah, she
It's a great
sounded
name
really
for a book,
menacing up
though.
until she said that.
What about we just did like
Have
open
powers.
stars? Like stars
If I
plural?
could make a suggestion.
No. Yes. Sorry. Apologies.
No apologies needed. If there's one thing I've learned in my time,
Oh god, are we gonna have to wait 50 years till you say it? This is taking forever.
Aya,
What?
he's the leader of the town. Remember that thing I was telling you about that one time back in the tower? I'm sorry, Coniferous. You go ahead. You go ahead and explain to you the
She's
youth.
like an ant. Listening to the
Yeah.
ants talk. Oh my gosh, I get it now because they're trees too. Oh my
Mhm.
god.
As I was saying,
No, not from the beginning.
if there's one thing I've learned as the leader of this town,
Yeah.
I have seen
What have you seen?
many
Oh,
adventurers come through these parts,
This is like
and I've
extraordinary.
learned of their names.
This is all unnecessary. You
I'm,
could
I'm
at
gonna
least have
hold.
vetted.
I'm gonna hold Vea's muzzle shut.
That you want to find something that takes into account all of your triumphs.
Ow, she bit me.
like
What about
gnawing through.
Wildstar?
Hmm?
You
What
guys
was
look
that?
around, all the chairs are up. I was like, all right,
What about-
closing time.
Guy took so
What about
long.
Wildstar? I mean, Berrick can turn into animals, and you know, Rune's quite violent, and we're wilds, and
I'm violent. Why do you think I'm violent?
I'm imagining Vea actually laughing, and just being like,
No, she definitely
And-
is.
Yeah, I mean, Wildstar could work, maybe.
Wild Star and the violent rune. I like it.
I don't hate Wildstar.
Yeah, when something cool happens, we could all shout "Wild Star."
Wild Star.
Yeah,
That's
I'm gonna,
pretty cool.
then
Wildstar.
punch someone in the face or something.
Yeah, exactly, Barrick. Yeah.
Oh, that could also be like a code word that we use to like prove that we're not imposters. I say, looking at Rune.
Well, you just spoiled it because if one of us is an imposter right now, they know the code word.
True.
That is true. Well, if we find another rune that happens to be one that's replaced, then I guess you're gonna have to be the new one, and we might have to kill the original.
Also, will
Thank
it be
you
much of
for-
a secret if it's our team name
Oh,
that we're going to be known for?
yeah, but no one would expect it. It's like, when you're thinking about like a password for your runic locks at home, you want to use password. You don't want to forget it.
I'm pretty sure that's the most common way to hack most accounts. Followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, look, my house has never been hacked before. I mean, fine. We can just throw out a random word for our password. Like throat punch or something. I don't know.
We can worry about the password later, but
Okay.
the name, we could
Butter.
at least try it out for a while and see if we like it. And if we don't, then, we use it like the interim name until we like it or not.
I don't like it, but I don't care anymore. This is taking too long.
Well, what do you think, Benny? Do you have a suggestion?
Thank you, Chad. I mean, Jess.
I like the idea of Wild. I like the idea of Star, but I don't like Wild Star together. And I don't like Oak. Ironically, I feel like it has nothing to do with our roots.
Wild root.
Stars of the Wild.
You're right, Ginku. She is a funny one. Her roots, like they have roots.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Okay.
Hey, Al, where's my juice?
Bless you.
Coming up, Galen. Hang on, I got a few more things here. He's
Oh.
clearly sitting like a table of 4.
Our specials
As you
tonight
look,
are.
as you look over at Al, now clearly inhibiting his true calling.
Mhm.
The door of the tavern swings open, just as Ginku's eyes grow wide. Another marionette enters into the establishment. Younger, but also seemingly male. Carrying a relatively small cargo box with the emblem of a golden apple directly on its front. Oh my god! Oh, is that what I think it is? He looks over towards Coniferous. It seems my son has a delivery from the winery. Holy crap, I would give an entire harem of 82 dragons for that case right now.
Whoa.
I don't
Well.
like the implication of that.
Perhaps I can assist with that, Ginku. Timber! Immediately, the young marionette.
It's the fakest sounding laugh.
Immediately, the younger marionette begins to look over in your direction. As he makes eye contact with Coniferous, you see a look of distaste grace his face. As he walks over. Coniferous? Timber. A dear old friend of mine has arrived in town and wishes for one of your bottles, or all of the bottles. Just one would be fine. Timber rolls his eyes a little bit before reaching into the cargo and puts it down on the table. I'm glad to see that while the rest of us suffer, as the orchard continues to give way, that you're able to bathe yourself and drink, Father. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. As he turns and walks towards the bar rail.
Keelan,
Whoa.
Keelan, do you remember when we went to the wine place and she talked about her son and husband?
And how they were fighting and things.
Yeah. This is
Yeah,
them
that
then,
didn't
right?
look very. I think it might have been.
Ugh, should we get in the middle of this family spat?
Mr. Coniferous, your
Yes.
son's kind of bitchy.
There we have it.
We should definitely impose ourselves into this very personal family matter.
Very personal. Let's just call them out right in front of everyone.
Well, you see, Minnie, it is a difficult time for all of us in Oakenmoor. The golden apples were our lifeblood in more ways than one. I understand that my son disagrees with how I'm handling the situation. but youth can be tricky sometimes. It's easy to know everything when you're young.
Hey, Minnie, can you push me over to the kid over there? I've got some questions. She clearly doesn't want to talk to Coniferous because this is going to take too long.
She relocates you with her mage hand.
Hey,
She just
Hey!
you just see her push her slightly as she just
up here.
Kind of rolls on the ceiling.
yeah, Pine, that's the last that we can offer to the town for the time being. We're trying to secure more, but I'm sorry. We'll see what we can do.
Hey, up here.
What? Why are you on the ceiling?
It's a long story that I don't want to explain, and I'm sure we don't have time for it. Anyways, I'm here. Don't make a thing out of it.
I'm here. What about it?
All right. Floating fox lady, what could I do for you?
Well, you actually got the animal, right? So I appreciate that much. I saw that you brought some of the Golden Apple wine in. You don't think things should be handled this way, do you? Sharing it off with anyone.
In fact, the opposite. I feel like it should be shared with everyone. The issue is that my father decides not to do anything about it, to wait and leave it up to Geppetto, the Oak Father. That our faith within the Oak Father will somehow magically bring the orchard back to life.
Oh, I see. What would you have done about it?
Well, I would do a little bit more hands-on investigating, a little bit more involvement in the entire thing instead of just leaving it up to chance. Yes, the Oaken Father has blessed us in many ways in the past, but the old traditions are old. They shouldn't be guiding the youth of today.
Well, I don't know if we're really kind of Geppetto's hands in this, but my companions and I kind of saw something out in the woods that may have helped. And she's going to usher over or wave over anybody who wants to come over to talk.
Do I have my juice?
Yes, you have your juice at this point.
Making
I
sure
will come
that
over
important-
and talk.
I'll walk over, but I'm also keeping an eye on the ant in the corner.
Okay. We're gonna go over and hear what's going on.
I'll stay with Ginku.
Well, we found some gems that were possessing a dragon outside of the forest a little bit. It seemed to be, well, possessing it of sorts. And while I think we've solved that particular issue, I don't know if that will impact enough for your golden apples to return.
Yeah, we should have asked him about the turnaround time on
Yeah.
all this.
Also, that doesn't really solve the problem per se, because obviously he was trapped by witches. Somebody out here is wishing ill upon your village, and we don't know who they are at all.
I'm not following. So you've found something out in the woods and believe it has something to do with our town and the orchard and witches?
Yeah, there's a great spirit that was being manipulated or used by witches, potentially somebody who lives here.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially, we don't know.
Oh, Rune, can I talk to you over here for a second?
Okay.
Go like sidebar with her.
What?
You gonna? What's gonna happen now? You just told him that there's a witch among them. You're gonna just say somebody in the town is a witch?
No, I said potentially.
Look at him. Look at that guy over there right now.
Okay, I'm looking.
He looks like an idiot.
Okay.
He's absolutely gonna go on a witch hunt now.
So what are you saying? That I should lie? Just say no one's a witch and everything's fine?
No, I'm just saying, just practice a little bit of, caution. The word.
We know that 2 members of the coven are marionettes, and one of them is our mom. what are the chances that one of the marionettes lives in the marionette place? Probably
Very
pretty
wrong.
high.
I don't think that's correct at all.
Oh.
Not even remotely right.
One is a marionette, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
One of them
Oh,
is.
one
yeah.
is. Okay, I wasn't that. You made me think I was losing my mind. Okay.
It was funnier for
Sorry.
me to say it that way. No,
Okay.
exaggerate.
All right. So I mean, I don't know. How else are we going to get information if we don't share our own information
Well,
first?
the other thing is, like, what if he knows the guy? Or the witch?
Well, hopefully he
No,
points
they
us
don't.
in.
They know we're onto him. What if he's the witch? What were they called again? It was the king, the raven.
I don't remember.
eh,
The coven?
yeah, the three late. I'm
4.
starting to think you don't pay very good attention to what's going on in our lives.
Ralph would be
Yeah.
so disappointed.
Jess, you get inspiration.
Why, Jess? I'm out here dropping bars
Yeah.
of knowledge.
Is that what you call that? Knowledge?
I have a lot of
What's-
details
what-
correct over here.
If you get the name of the coven right now, I will give you 3 consecutive inspirations.
Oh.
Can I get it?
It's
No.
straight up
Dang it.
the Red Winds, dog.
Nope.
Anyway,
Isn't it?
I
the
know it.
co-
I do too.
Just that.
But I didn't have to look at my notes.
it was only for me, guys. You don't get it just because.
Okay.
Listen,
All right. Well, fine. If you think you can handle this so much better, Mr. Smooth Merrick, go and you talk to this guy.
fine. You know what? Maybe I will.
Okay.
Good talk. He's gonna pat you on the back.
Don't touch me.
Meanwhile, Keelan's just being like, and that's when Vea fell down from the top and splashed into the water, and it was epic.
Keelan, shut up.
Oh, hey guys.
It was a lot easier to fall back then for me.
Thankfully it was
Falling.
in water.
Is there
is
something you
the
need
number
me
one
for? I really
Yes.
should be getting back to the winery.
Just one more moment of your time. Timber, was it right?
Yes.
So, do you know anyone who would benefit from the hardship your town's going through?
Benefit.
Yeah, or if someone in town doesn't seem all that perplexed by the happenings.
He immediately looks towards his father. There's only one individual who seems to rightly not give a damn.
I got you.
What?
Thanks, Timber. And he winks at him, a knowing wink.
I don't think that was.
There you have it.
I don't think that's okay.
It absolutely is.
Okay.
If you'll all excuse me.
Yes,
Thanks,
thank you
Timber.
for your time.
Sorry.
Yeah. Hopefully things get better. Hopefully what we did helps you.
I don't typically say this, but in the Oaken Father's name, I hope you've done some good here. Thank you for trying, at least. Most anyone's done in a while around here. As he turns and with a furrowed brow marches out of the tavern.
I like him.
Yeah, such a charming personality.
Well, he cares. He's passionate, you know?
It's true. I can't blame him for that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we can just go up to Coniferous and say something now.
No,
Especially
we
what? He's friends with.
absolutely can't.
What? No, he's friends with Ginku. Maybe we should ask Ginku first, right?
Well,
But,
I mean,
just
he's
as a-
going to be biased.
I
Keelan.
mean, just as a point, I mean, I know obviously, everything with the Cardinal Coven and all that was, happened a while ago.
Way to
You know.
drop the name in there.
But I was just
Motherfuckers.
wondering is that really related to what's going on now? I mean, much like Belladonna was part of the Coven as well and had to be, put into, Berrick and Rune's mother's head with a stone, wouldn't that imply that maybe, this marionette member of the same Coven would have been around a long time ago and may not necessarily be operating in the town now, Like they might not even be here.
Then maybe Coniferous knows them because he's at least 70. Also, I don't know. He probably was rounding down. He looks really old and talks like he's really old.
He does talk like he's really old.
Yes.
But I'm just saying, maybe we shouldn't be, like chasing shadows and all that. Right now we know that we cleansed the bless you. We cleansed the dragon of the evil stone, and it seems to be healing the rocks and the earth, and it may take a little bit of time before the whole place properly heals and stuff like that. But we don't know that the golden apple thing will be corrupted any further now that we've done that. We might be good, chalk the win.
Yeah.
I'm
when do you learn?
sorry, but I don't mean to interrupt in your conversation as
And yet you do.
the very hospitable tavern owner suddenly
Oh, Pine! I'm sorry, I didn't say that.
interrupts
No.
in the conversation.
I love her. Please no. I thought it was the arborist.
I hope none of y'all don't mind me interrupting the conversation, talking about my family business and all. I think you might have a little bit of the wrong impression here.
Oh, you heard like everything just now.
Yeah, we
You
are kind of
were
in the middle of the
standing right beside me talking to Timber as he delivered the case of wine to me. So yes, I do hear things.
Yeah, but I was like really like hushed and low voice like this.
Oh my gosh. Okay, just enlighten us. Tell us what,
Yeah, sorry.
what we don't understand. We're trying so hard to figure it out.
There has been a rap conflict between the two, Coniferous and Timber, for some time now. I can understand Timber is getting very agitated by all of it. All of his businesses are failing because of it. Mostly the winery. He just wants to do the right thing. Just as much as Coniferous does. They just have different ways of going about it. Now all this witchy woo-ha, or whatever it is you think it may be. I've lived here my entire life, and I can tell you unequivocally, I ain't ever seen anything like that in this town. The only magics that I've seen are that come from that orchard of ours.
So why
Yeah.
do you think it's failing then?
If I knew the answer to that, I would tell everyone and shout it from the mountaintops. That orchard has done right by me my entire life. Gave me my little twiggy. I would love to see little ones running around here again one day. But perhaps something that no one's really brought up. Maybe the magic's just run out.
Fine.
That doesn't.
You tell us if you were a witch, right?
Not a chance.
Insight check.
Wow.
Go
My
ahead and give me an insight
gosh.
check.
Look, she had a lot to benefit from it. Now suddenly she's trying to throw us off this trail.
You're thinking.
I don't
I
know.
don't like it.
Is he thinking?
15.
Like a fox.
I'm just thinking we cleansed the pool like what 3-4 hours ago. Give it some time to take hold.
When do you get zone of truth, goddammit?
With a 15, she looks to be telling the truth, the best that you can see. Either
Okay.
a very good poker face or is actually telling you the truth.
All right.
Maybe the damage done by the spirit or the whatever. Maybe it's irreversible. Maybe once they take too much, you can't put it back. No, he returned the magic.
Look, have we actually gone to the orchard yet?
No, maybe we should go in the morning.
Yeah. It would be really helpful, too, if we had someone who was like some kind of soil or herbologist expert of some kind. Like, too bad we don't know anybody like that.
We
Yeah, kind of a
definitely,
shame.
we definitely
Would've
know
been
someone
really
like
useful
that.
right now.
Mm.
Oh well.
We do.
Look, I am grievously injured. I would like to go to bed.
Rune does nothing.
Good night, Keelan.
I know. Good night.
I have to agree with your friend. Perhaps it's best to go look at it with your own eyes instead of getting secondhand information.
Okay.
That's fair.
Now, if you'll all excuse me, you stop serving my tables. You don't work here. And she goes from behind the bar and chases after Al.
We are the bane of that
Run
woman's
out!
existence, aren't we?
Yeah.
She's gaining on Al.
So, what are we doing, folks?
Sleep.
Sleep.
Can
Spell slots.
can I be in a very deep conversation with Coniferous about his family drama and his relationship with his son? And since I missed that entire conversation and chose to stay with Ginku,
I totally forgot about Minnie. I'm sorry, Jess.
it's okay.
Just spill all the tea.
Back at the table, you've heard very similar sentiments from Coniferous about the family drama. More so the fact of leaning into his belief that the Oaken Father will one day restore the land, and that all good things come to those who wait. You see, Minnie, this town has been here for quite some time.
That is some vigorous typing.
That is
Yeah,
that
Wow.
is a keyboard. I believe that the gods watch over us with grace, and that they will continue to bless us in their time.
But since the town's been around for so long, don't you think that some things might have changed, and that it's important to be open to new ideas?
No.
Well, I don't know. I guess I can see why your son is sort of frustrated. I know that my dad always operated in his own kind of ways, that always existed, and just kind of kept doing the same thing over and over again. That's really hard for somebody who's young to understand. Maybe he's tired of it.
The all-knowing youth. My son, like you, Minnie, will learn one day that knowledge and experience comes with time. And that one day you'll understand that the truest wisdom of all is that you know nothing.
Maybe. But you're kind of contradicting yourself, because on one hand, you're saying that knowledge comes with time, but on the other hand, you're saying that you never really do know anything, if you know anything at all. So how is it possible to learn? And if you truly don't know anything, then couldn't a young mind be right?
No.
Okay, I guess I'm not understanding. You're really nice,
That's
though.
all right.
And I'm sorry your son is mad at you.
To answer your question, Minnie, I don't know. But I have faith that the Oak Father does.
Is your son religious? Does he believe in the Oak Father?
He once did. Now, I don't see it as much.
That's gotta be kind of sad.
Yes. But
Well,
he looks towards Ginku. It's been a wonderful evening seeing you again, Ginku. But I believe it's time that I retire for the night. Pleasure to meet you, Minnie. As he slowly gets out of his chair, raising his hand to say goodbye to Pine before exiting the building, leaving you and Ginku sitting at the table alone.
oh, the Dolgor, the dwarf, also left?
I thought I mentioned that. Yes, he left as well.
I guess I should be getting to bed soon, too. But I did want to ask you if you knew anything about this coven, the 3 witches.
About that, Minnie. I think it would be best to have this conversation with the rest of the group.
Is it scary?
In some ways.
Okay. I think you're right then. Jeremy gets nightmares.
And we wouldn't want that.
Mm-mm.
Minnie, before you go, if I could give just a smidgen of advice.
Okay.
Your heart is in the right place. It always is. When it comes to matters that are far, far outside of our understanding, not in the sense of we don't know, we just don't know the history of coniferous and timber. It can be a very touchy subject at times. A bond between a father and his son. It can be very strong. I agree with you. They both sound stupid. But I don't think it's the right call to try and meddle in their business. I think it's better for us to do one of 2 things. Either we accept what's happened here, and we move on, or we try and look at the problem directly. But I don't think you're gonna get much trying to solve the issue between father and son.
I guess so. I just know that time is all we have, and I wanted to make sure that they weren't wasting any of it over something really stupid.
Trust me, the marionettes have a very long time. They can be stupid for a very long time and still, draw themselves back together one day.
I guess that's good to know. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed now. Have a good night. Don't drink too much.
I will. Good night, Minnie.
Ginku.
As Minnie and as Keelan head up to bed for the evening, what's everybody else doing?
Al would be he's kind of at this point has been chased up from behind the bar, but is doing light cleaning duties to kind of close the place down for the night secretly.
Okay.
But after that, gonna wander up the way to bed.
Probably
Alright.
with a bit of struggle, Vea will at least find it to a bedroom. Am I gonna just have to sleep floating too?
Until the sun rises, yes. It's probably pretty comfortable, though.
I'm good with that. When you say until the sun rises, am I gonna wake up by falling to the floor?
Mm-hmm.
That is yet to be seen.
I would like to try to make sure I am falling asleep above a bed then.
Yeah.
All right.
Al, before
Just
he
a-
heads in, can I like secure a line to Vea? That way they don't drift.
Absolutely.
away from
Yes,
the-
you can.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Feather
Vea.
me
That should
down.
hold you.
It ruins what I was
Batten
going
down
to
the
do.
hatches known as Vea.
I was going to open the windows to her room.
Wow.
No.
See you
Hey, you need
later.
a breeze? Yeah.
She ran away in the night, floating up to the moon.
Oh, she must be training.
Thud in the background. Yeah.
Berrick's just gonna, he's gonna try to set up a tiny little, the world's smallest tripwire in front of his door. Like,
Someone doesn't trust Sebastien.
All right.
Before
In that case, make
Oh,
a.
he's basically just takes grab a strand off of his rope. Take this world's smallest little trip.
All right. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me.
Sure.
Let's see how those little digits of yours work.
Not great. That's a 5.
You think you've done a fantastic job as you pull one string off and just lay it on the floor.
Let's see him get past this.
Bryn's gonna go to bed. And she's gonna sort of like scribble in her diary for a little bit. She's gonna wait until she hears all the noises sort of downstairs stop and everyone's gone to bed, probably like an hour after that. And then she's going to close her book, put it in her satchel, and she's gonna take off her chainmail armor, lay it out on her bed, and she is going to get up and exit out her room as quietly as possible and sneak over to Al's door.
Okay. Midnight
Oh.
rendezvous. All right. Fair enough.
She is being very stealthy on purpose.
Go ahead and make a
so-
stealth check for me.
Okay.
Watch her trip over my
Hold on.
string.
Do you have. Let me check. Do you have advantage?
I took my armor off, so I don't have
Uh,
advantage. Oh, you mean with the from chat? That's true. I don't know.
No.
Okay.
Holy crap. B-Town. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. I just saw that, my friend. No, it's only
Lucky.
Vea and Dag. You both have inspiration on your next skill check.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's okay because I rolled an 18.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I'm being told that you did.
I gave Raina advantage from OG. Okay. Oh no, I didn't. Says OG. Okay.
All right. Thanks. Thanks,
Okay.
OG. Thanks.
It's fine. It's fine. 18.
With an 18, you do tiptoe across the wooden floor. Small creaks and cracks, but nothing that would cause alarm to any of the other inhabitants.
I will try and listen through the door to see if I can hear if Al just his face right now to see if Al is sleeping
It's
or
okay. I think she
quiet.
farted.
Just to see if he's awake or not, essentially. So if there's noise or no noise.
Okay. Al, are you awake or are you asleep?
Yeah, Al's got he's got his the receipts that he wrote all night kind of laid out on the bed, and he's like 1, 2, 3. So you
Fuck.
just hear random number counting. He's trying to balance the till that is just theoretically not. You know.
Damn you, Nate.
Yeah.
Okay. Plan B. So Rune hearing this, she'll knock on the door.
What? Damn it! I gotta start over. Yeah, all right, come on then.
Rune will open the door. Hey, sorry, I know it's late. Can we talk?
Yeah. He kind of looks down to the receipts. You could tell he clearly wants to be doing that instead, but yeah, we can talk. What's up, Rune?
Okay. And are there like chairs to sit in or something, or?
There's a bed.
Okay. Come over here. Sit down. It's really important.
Rune, you just sat on my... Yeah, okay. I was gonna come over. You're clearly sitting on some of the receipts he had laid out.
oh, sorry. Here, and she just pushes them like they're not organized anymore. They've just been shoved. Oh, sorry.
I'll figure it out tomorrow. Anyway, what's up? Shouldn't you be in bed?
Yeah, I just been thinking a lot. Do you think I'm a good person?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I wouldn't really be hanging out with you guys as if you weren't. I mean, I got plenty of bad people I could be hanging out with, but yeah, overall, of course. I mean, you've saved multiple people. Everything you've done has been, good.
And you trust me? I'm so sorry.
Every reflex in my body says no, but that's not you. That's more of a me thing in my past history. Yeah.
You trust me, but you have trust issues.
Generally, took me a while to even talk to you guys in town. I assumed that you was just gonna beat me up and try to steal my stuff.
Oh, well, obviously that didn't happen. So I hope that eventually you trust all of us.
Yeah, I mean, I trust Keelan. I trust most of you guys. Yeah, we'll get in there, Rune. I think it's, if we were to compare it on some sort of like, you guys got graphs here? Anyway, this thing's back home called graphs. It'd be on an upward slope,
Okay. Well, I just want you to know that, and I want you to remember this, okay?
Uh-huh.
I want you to know that I do care about you. And I think the more I get to know you, the cooler you are. And I hope that one day you understand.
I appreciate it, Rune. For the record, I like you a lot too. It's just, thank you. I've never been called cool before.
Rune will move her hand to the side of like Al's face.
Yeah. He jumps back. He's like, "Do I have something? Is it probably like some splatter from earlier?"
I'm sorry. And
just, if you tell me where it is, I can wipe it off. He's like licking his hands and like trying to.
No, Al. No. And Rune is gonna make eye contact with Al. It's probably the longest eye contact she's ever made. And you see like a sadness in her eyes, but you also see like a burning determination. And she's gonna say, I hope you remember everything I just said. And you just hear her say, Lost and lower. And she's gonna cast sleep on Al.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
Yes.
The trustworthy Rune. What happens if this fails?
I'm so sorry, man. It's gonna be fucking awkward. Hopefully it doesn't fail. Okay. Whew. So I'm gonna roll my dice.
How many hit points does Al have right now?
Al has 24.
You can do this.
All
I can do
here's your
this.
number.
5d8. Here we go, baby.
Oh my god.
Tight. That's tight.
You need above average. I mean,
Okay, here we go.
God, I hope.
Oh,
she
it rolled off the table. Rolled off the table. Okay, that's a 4. We're okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. It's fine. It's fine.
4 plus
That's a 6.
10.
10. 14 is all you need.
Okay, that's a 3.
13.
13.
Okay. I'm literally shaking right now. Look at my fucking
That's what
neck.
happens when you try to betray a party
sorry!
member.
This is not me. This is Rune. Oh, I okay.
21.
Oh.
Need 3 more.
3 or higher.
Oh my god.
Brendan,
Okay.
crazy bastard! Thank you for the 5 new friends. I appreciate you.
Okay. Here we go.
Come on, 1.
Oh my
Yeah?
god. I'm shaking. It's another 8.
Oh,
There
she
it is.
does
Then.
it.
29.
You did it.
Put him to sleep. What does this look like? Is it the sleeper hold? You just go in and go around his neck.
You fucking
Vulcan
suplexes him.
What does it smell
to
like
sleep.
to you, chlorophyll?
Does this cloth smell like chloroform to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so Rune obviously will try and cushion Al's fall back into the bed. And because we don't have much
Hang on.
time, okay.
As you rest Al down on the bed, I'd like everybody to leave the table.
Oh!
Dang.
Does that mean the rest of us get an early break?
You get an early break. Yep.
Oh,
Sorry.
right.
Great. All right. Bye, guys.
Peace out. Good luck.
Yeah.
You go down.
I'm gonna go make some food.
Nate.
Does Nate know that he's supposed to stay?
Well, I guess Nate's
Nope,
Al's
Nate-
asleep.
Al's asleep.
Oh,
So
don't do anything weird.
No, Bally,
Bobby.
you guys don't need to leave.
who? Oh,
Bally.
Bally. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Rune will cast her sleep spell, and you just see the sort of light purple dust particles fall around Al, and as he closes his eyes, she'll sort of and lay him down gently on the bed, and she will immediately search him for his lamp.
Okay. As you begin to look around for the lamp, it's not difficult to find, as he typically leaves it directly strapped to his side.
Awesome. Rune will take it. And she only has technically the sleep spell only lasts for 1 minute. So Rune is going to take his lamp and run out the door, shut the door. And she is going to go into her room, lock the door, and barricade it with a chair like under the door handle.
Okay.
She's gonna sit down on the floor with the lamp, and she's gonna start like, I don't know. Hey, hello? Can you hear me? Are you there? We don't have much time. My name is Rune. I don't know if you know who I am, but I am his friend. I don't know if he's gonna think that after tonight. I really need to talk to you. I don't know. And Rune's gonna start touching the lamp, knocking on it, I don't know, doing a weird rub thing.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay.
Thank OG for that one.
What's my perception? +4. Okay, I rolled an 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Shit.
As you begin to fiddle with the lamp, suddenly a purple smoke begins to leave its spout, now pouring out onto the floor all around you. When a mysterious voice rings out. Yeah, I know who you are.
Oh, wow. You sound a lot more like Al than I thought you would.
Of course I sound like Al. We come from the same place, Rune.
How would I know that? Al doesn't.
You think
know
he
my
just
name?
walks around with stuff that doesn't belong to him? Unlike some people I know.
I'm sorry. Look, it's a matter of life and death here, okay? So I have some questions to ask you, and Al's gonna wake up, and I promise I'll give you back to Al, and I promise I won't tell anyone about you, okay?
You know he's gonna be super pissed by all this, right?
Yeah. I hope
it's worth it. And by the way, I'm not the kind of genie that, you rub and you get wishes. But I will answer these questions 3. You got 3 of them, kid. Make them last.
3 questions. Oh my god, I didn't expect this. Okay. Okay. How can I find a fallen star?
You look for it.
No.
What do you want from me?
That's a horrible answer. That's no information. That's barely even an answer.
Listen, Rune, falling stars, it's not a common thing. At least not anymore.
If I wanted the power of a falling star, how would I get it?
You'd find a falling star or fallen star.
These are horrible answers. You're
They're
barely
terrible
answering.
questions. They're so open-ended right now, kid.
Okay, fine. Where was the last fallen star? Where did it touch down last?
I have no idea.
Oh, that doesn't count then. The question doesn't count.
Fine, you got a half question. Hurry up.
How do I? Okay. If I needed a lot of power and you were in my shoes, what would you do to get it?
Ooh. That's a tough one, kid. You know I see and hear everything that Al does, right?
But I didn't know that. That's good to know, I guess.
I mean, there is one way that I know for sure you could obtain a certain level of power.
What is it?
How do you feel about contracts?
You know what? I've been looking at the contract that you gave to Al, and I think there are some holes in it, to be honest. I think he deserves a little more power for what you guys agreed upon. But that aside, I mean, are you offering me some of your power?
No. I can't offer more than one. It's a one-to-one relationship. I thought you said you read the contract.
Well, I'm not done, okay?
Well, keep reading. You'll get to the good stuff soon. Listen, you ask crappy questions, but maybe I can help out a little bit.
Okay.
You said you were looking for fallen stars, right?
Yeah.
And you think by chance there's one probably around here somewhere.
Well, I'm hoping it's easy to get to in a short period of time.
That I can't answer for you. It's not like I'm a star locator type thing.
Oh, okay.
But there is one place I know for sure where you can possibly might find quite a few falling stars.
Okay, where's that?
Have you ever wondered... Wait. Have you ever seen a map before, Rune?
Like any map?
Like a big map.
I've seen normal maps. I don't know. What's a big map?
There's a place far to the north. It's a strange place, somewhat magical in nature. It's not often you have a desert in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
There's a nation pretty far north. It's called Agrabah.
Agrabah, that's really far away.
It's where Al and I are from.
Oh my gosh. You've come a long way.
Oh, you don't know the half of it, kid. But there's a reason why there's an entire desert. While all around it is forests and trees and greenery.
Why? What's the reason?
There was a time, long ago, where a number of these falling stars that you're looking for fell down to Neverwhere. Now, this was before my time. I don't know the specifics of why it all happened, but I do know it happened. It was part of the reason why there's a desert in the middle of nowhere. And you see, there was some pretty powerful people, pretty intelligent people that lived in the area when it all went down. One of them in particular, a very, very powerful sorcerer. He was the king of the area for a very long time. He learned how to harness these falling stars, or the power of these falling stars. He learned how to grace, what's the word I'm looking for? Certain individuals with this power. Embedded the power of the stars directly into them, bound them to it. That's where genies come from, kid. The old king is no more.
Oh.
But he does have a temple. You might find more information there.
Okay, what was the king's name and what's the temple? And where's the temple?
The temple's in Agrabah, kid.
Oh,
You're gonna have to make your way up there.
Okay. What's it called?
You're looking for a place called the Temple of Solomon.
Oh, shit. Okay. And was the king's name also Solomon?
The great King Solomon.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You don't have any ways to fast travel there, do you?
Well, I'd have that conversation with Al first. Not necessarily a place that either of us want to go back to.
Okay. Well, can I ask why? Or maybe I should ask Al. I already probably upset him a lot tonight.
Yeah, you got something coming to you, kid.
Do you think?
Fucked up a little bit.
Well, I got some great information. Do you think he'll, forgive me?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Why does he hide you?
That kid's been hurt a lot, Rune. He's seen a lot. There's a reason. Well, his story's not mine to tell. If he wants you to know, he'll tell you.
And yeah, you're right. I know that much at least. What's your name?
I said 3 questions. As you watch as the purple smoke now enters back into the lantern.
Fuck! Shit.
And that is where we're going to take a short rest for the evening.
Damn.
With that said, go get your apple juices, go get your orange juices, go get your golden apple wine juices. Give us a few minutes and we will be back in a few. Love all your faces. We'll see you soon.
Bye!
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I brought the whole table back together. We're all a big gang again.
Hey! Almost.
So, almost.
Sorry.
So, before we hop back into things, Rune, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Okay. That is a 7. Oh, wait, sorry. What's my stuff? Okay. So an 18 then.
An 18. Wow. The next morning arrives. As the sun beats down into your window, Al, as you awaken, feeling slightly groggy, having been worn out from the night before. The last thing that you remember is Rune visiting your room. As you kind of feel around on your bed, you still feel all the receipts from the night before. And as you give yourself a familiar pat down, you do feel your lamp directly beside you. However, you do take note of what seems to be a relatively loud commotion coming from downstairs.
Oh, I guess it's time to wake up and not question anything and go downstairs.
Yep.
You can question whatever you'd like, my friend.
Oh my god.
All right. Yeah. Al proceeds to go downstairs to inquire on the noise.
Okay. As you make your way downstairs, you converge with the rest of your companions, as they all seem to be leaving their rooms as well, noting the commotion that comes from downstairs. As you all make your way down, quite the sight to behold, where there doesn't seem to be any patrons within the establishment itself. Aside from the entire Apple Bottom family, Coniferous is there, Timber is there, Sap, Pine, who seems in absolute hysterics at this point. You can see everyone consoling her. And from what you can make out from what's being said, there's something missing.
Is everyone downstairs?
From your party, yes. From your party, yes. Ginku included.
I'm no longer floating, right?
You are no longer floating, no.
Got it.
And did Sebastien set off my trap?
He did not. At least not that you can note.
Right. That's concerning. Is Twiggy present? From where I can
Twiggy is not present.
Mm-mm.
Fuck.
What's going on?
As you say this, Vea, you catch the eye of Barkram, the priest from the Oaken Father's temple, as he makes his way over towards you.
I hope we're not interrupting anything important.
No, not interrupting, to say the least. This is a bit of a family matter. We've closed down the inn for the morning. I'm sorry, we won't be able to serve breakfast to anyone here.
That's fine. Is there anything we can do to help? What's going on?
Pine's daughter, Twiggy, is missing.
Oh, we can help find her, right? We'll go. Just in the forest, or where was Twiggy last seen? We can be useful here. There's plenty of us.
Yeah, I can ask the ants to help and stuff, and birds probably would be better.
Okay. Yeah, birds, some higher, faster. Anyway, we have means. Ants, or maybe just ourselves, could be really helpful.
As the commotion kicks up, the family begins to eye one another when Timber speaks up for the group. This is a family matter. I'm sorry, we're not going to trust outsiders with one of our own. No offense, but we can handle this. Immediately, Coniferous follows behind. Oh, wait. These are companions of Ginku. I can vouch for them. Perhaps they can help. Timber immediately speaks up again. Your input is the last thing that we need right now, Father. I'm sorry, but has not enough happened under your rule? The two begin to bicker and squawk back and forth until Pine calls out, "Enough!" Vea, go ahead and make a persuasion check for me. You do have advantage.
Oh, thank God.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do this because it's
Let's
a
fucking
-1 for me.
go.
Oh, thank goodness.
19.
It's a 13, which is
Uh-oh.
better than the 2. Listen, if it's something like this, time is of the essence. And if it helps anything, we're not waiting for divine intervention. We're ready just to be here. We're ready to help. We're action is what we're about.
The entire Applebottom family now looks towards Pine. She walks up to you. Do you really think you can help?
If anything, we can at least help with location and looking around. More eyes will be at least some benefit, right? And we're fast. Keelan is the fastest among us. We'd be able to cover more ground together. Please, let us help.
You're right. Timber immediately squawks up again. I don't see why we would trust something like this. Enough, Timber. The more the merrier in this kind of situation. What I can tell you, last night Twiggy asked me if she could help Roleplay. He was headed down to the orchard to do more of his investigations on the soils. I didn't think anything of it. She's been running around that area. We all have since we were children. I got caught up last night. It was a busy night.
You didn't do anything wrong. We'll go and we'll start by tracing the steps and finding where Roleplay is and going from there. If we find anything, we'll come straight back here.
Do you have a piece of her clothing or something? Because then, Berrick, could you transform into a dog and track her that way? With her smell?
Yeah, I could probably do that. Yeah.
He's gonna confuse his own butt again.
All right, easy.
All right, now in front of the family.
Oh yeah, he's good at what he does.
Really? In front of my egg?
I do have some of her clothes. Just wait here. I'll go get it for you.
Sure thing. I'm going to start spinning around in a circle with my arms out.
T-posing.
Just spin and then slowly turn into a Saint Bernard.
Immediately, all the people made of wood and branches start to get a little nervous.
I will sit down and slowly try to keep myself from drooling. That'll be my main focus until she gets back.
Can I approach Timber?
Sure.
Yelling timber.
As I do so, looking at the marionette man, I say, "Look, I understand where you're coming from. A group of outsiders making themselves part of what is your town and your family's business. It's all very personal. You know, as a father myself, nothing is more important to me than knowing that my young one is taken care of properly. And with the orchards being what they are, as we understand it, every young marionette life is important. And I'm sure you understand the same feeling that there is nothing that would stop you and no resource available to you that you wouldn't do in order to make sure that little one comes home safe."
Still slightly perturbed from the entire situation, he at least hears you out, Keelan. But his focus remains on the task at hand, the anger still building up inside of him. I hope you're right. But there's no point in me waiting around here. I hope we can trust you. But if
we look forward to the opportunity to prove that we can be trusted.
Know the responsibility you're taking on, then. If a single sprig is harmed on her head, you'll be responsible for that.
If I'll say, I don't know who any of you people are. I worked late last night and then had a really weird sleep. Anyone else? Anyway.
No.
I did, but
No,
that's because
yeah,
I've been
totally
sleeping
fine.
on this egg.
It's getting weird, Keelan. You gotta figure out what you're doing.
It'll hatch one day, I
You
swear.
can trust
You
these
just watch,
guys,
and
but-
then
I'll just say, these guys, they've gone through a lot. They saved an underwater princess one time, perfectly fine. Goods are totally intact. So, you know, if anything, you'd probably be of your interest to maybe gear them up. You can see their armor is clearly seen better days. So if you want your daughter returned home safely, maybe help them out a little bit to make the journey a little bit more assured.
I plan to do just that, in my own way, as he turns and storms outside of the inn.
Doesn't seem promising.
Whew, it's definitely a charmer, that one. Well, look.
You'll have to excuse my son. He's been pent up for quite some time. He knows not what he does in situations like this. But I trust Ginku, and I trust his companions. Being one myself long ago. He turns towards Ginku. Please, bring Twiggy home. You'll bet your sweet ass we will.
It's,
A minute
All right,
later,
well,
Pine returns with the clothes of Twiggy. As she looks down towards now Wolf Berrick, as she lays it out in front of him.
Pup Berrick. Berry pup.
Wolf.
I'm gonna catch the scent. Just gonna give it a good long whiff
Okay.
and try to see if I can pick up a trail of some kind.
Make a survival check for me.
Okay. So I have keen hearing and smell. This is for perception checks relying on smell. Do I get advantage on the survival check?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage. Technically, yeah, I guess you could roll it as a perception, but
Well, survival's better. Or well, it's the same roll either way, actually.
Okay.
19.
with a 19, you successfully have the scent of the young girl.
Okay. His tail starts going. How do I communicate?
What is
Okay,
the
my
ball? Have you found
tail
something?
starts going, and he's going to do that like pointer
I'll cast.
pose.
Minnie will cast Speak with Animals so she can talk to Berrick.
Oh fuck yeah! I think this is your
Interesting
first
choice.
time using it, right?
It is the first
Yeah.
time using it.
Look at little Minnie becoming our favorite little mage girl.
You're a wizard, Minnie.
Do
Claps
it.
in chat for Minnie.
Yeah.
As you said in chat.
Sorry.
Oh,
I
sorry.
take back
Sorry.
my claps.
Yep.
Guys,
Do it in reverse.
I think he's got it.
Yeah, I definitely got it.
Okay, can confirm. He's got it. Where
What
should
do you
we
mean
go,
you can
Berrick?
confirm? Wait, you can understand me?
Yeah.
Tell
can speak with
tell him
animals
to
too.
go track it. Tell him to go after it.
Minnie, we can talk so much shit behind their backs now. And he's gonna scoop her up onto his back and start following the trail.
Guys, come this way.
As Berrick and Minnie now burst from the doors of the tavern, you all quickly follow behind, Ginku in tow as well. You make your way through the winding streets of Oakenmoor and stop directly in front of the orchard. This is the first time you've been in front of the orchard, as its large gates stand a bit foreboding. However, you can see that the front gate is slightly ajar.
Oh, we should still knock, right?
Oh,
No, we're looking for a missing child. We're just going in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
we can
shit.
just go in.
Keelan shows his emergency door knock where he puts his boot to it and kicks the gate open.
Oh, I got a badass here. Okay.
We got a
I mean, it was
certified
already
badass
open.
on our
You kinda
hands.
You just opened it more.
Thanks.
Berrick, do you smell anything else? Like anything's with her?
Is there any other sense I'm picking up now that we're at the orchard?
You have a number of scents that you're picking up, but none that you would recognize.
Any that are like out of place for an apple orchard?
You do smell a similar scent that is coming off of Minnie, but clearly a trail that leads forward into the orchard.
Okay. Nothing too weird. Minnie, when was the last time you bathed? I'm just.
I don't know, like a few days.
Oh, that's not bad then. Let's just trot
Right.
forward.
Entering into the orchard, the once renowned Golden Apple Orchard, filled with its bountiful trees of golden apples, now stands eerily desolate. The once verdant,
Verdant.
damn it, verdant landscape now seems twisted and gnarled. The branches of the trees itself all completely barren and almost gives a skeletal vibe to it. The green leaves completely fallen at this point, with the rest of the tree itself a sickly, withered brown. You can see in a number of areas what was once a beautiful carpeted green lush area has now become cracked and dried in various patches. In the center of the orchard, you see a very large, massive, even mighty oak that stands higher than the rest. While it still gives off the same view of the sickly and twisted branches, it does seem to stand a little bit more sentinel than the rest. And Berrick, the trail seems to be guiding you in that direction.
All right. As he feels the scent, is it getting stronger as we get closer, I assume?
It does.
Yeah. Okay, so as it starts getting stronger, he'll slow his pace down. I think it's right over here up ahead. That precarious looking thing there.
You mean the spooky death tree?
Yeah, for lack of better terms.
Okay. You guys, Berrick says it does the scent stop here?
I assume as we get closer, it's more and more apparent that is
the more that
source.
the closer that you grow, the more powerful the scent becomes.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm like 95.8% sure. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's take a look around, you guys. Do you think that there's a way into the tree or under the tree?
As you grow closer to the tree itself, you immediately all notice a large hole in the center or within the ground, directly in front of the large mighty oak tree. Strangely enough, though, the lip of the hole doesn't form inward. It looks like a crater, as if pointed outward.
Like something burrowed out from the tree, as
Yes.
opposed to burrowed in.
Oh.
Tremors.
Maybe a monster came out of the tree and then got her and then took her back to its lair.
Yeah, how big's the
hole?
crater?
The hole slash crater is roughly about 20 feet around.
Oh.
This is not this is a very clear and apparent hole in the ground.
With my family of hunters, is there any kind of creature that we know that would be like a burrowing creature that size in the region?
You could probably think of a few.
Like a fingerpede?
A finger pea
Yeah.
would be one of them of that size. A bullet
Yeah.
would also be something of that size. Regardless
I'm
of
gonna
what it was,
investigate.
there are a number of creatures that could potentially do something like this within the area.
Okay.
But
I
one
would
thing you
like
can
to investigate-
guarantee is it's most likely large and most likely powerful.
Oh, okay.
I don't like those things together.
All right.
I'm gonna do like a little scouting around the tree and see if I can find any. I assume these guys bleed sap or something. Is that a weird thing to try to justify? I'd like to look for signs of like
A struggle.
possible struggle and like stuff like that.
Okay.
And weirdly specifically sap. Because now I'm
All right,
fixated
so
on
you're
that.
you're investigating around the area, and Keelan is investigating the crater slash hole itself.
Yep.
Okay, Berrick, go ahead and give me an investigation with advantage because you do have mini on your back.
Nice.
Nice.
Mm. 11.
With an 11, you begin to sniff the ground all around as Minnie starts pointing out areas of disturbed debris. Finally, landing on a spot close to the tree, you see a liquid, but not sap. The liquid is red and smells of iron. Keelan, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Yes, I will. And I've got a advantage from earlier on.
You do. Oh, Ivy, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate you. You're at a very
Ivy.
tense moment. I usually do a whole thing for raiders, but we're in a moment thing here. Sorry, what did you get for the investigation?
15 to investigate the mysterious tunnel.
15 to investigate the tunnel as you peer down into the darkness, trying to make sense of what type of creature could do something like this. You do hear a strange noise.
Oh, Keelan does not hesitate. I will slide immediately. Is it on an incline or is it just like a straight vertical?
It is a straight drop down.
Screw it. Okay, I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out my shovel. And I'm going to jam it into the side of the dirt. And I'm going to jump down and use the shovel to kind of slow my descent down into the hole.
Okay, without hesitation, you all watch as Keelan leaps into the darkness of the hole. While the daylight does shimmer down within, no one can see the bottom. What are the rest of you doing?
This is deeper than I thought.
Oh, jeez.
Minnie, do you still have that orb?
Yeah, I've got it. I'll pull the dusk globe out of my bag of holding.
Pulling out the drift globe, you hold it in your
Drift
hand.
globe,
It immediately bursts into light.
And then I will take my rope out and bite one end of it so that Minnie can start shimmying down.
Okay? As Minnie begins
Or
to
give
shimmy...
whoever, space to shimmy down, yeah.
holding on to the drift globe, slightly cratering it in your armpit. You start to shimmy down the rope, Minnie, and as you do, you begin to illuminate the area below, as well as the crater itself. The rest of you now being able to see clearly down. It doesn't seem like it is as far down as it seemed, only being about 10 feet until you hit the bottom. Keelan already down there, starting to look around the area as Minnie hits the bottom. The muffled murmurs grow louder. Minnie, you now being able to hear these muffled sounds as well.
What is that?
I think it might be her. Hello, can you hear us? I'm gonna start making my way, keeping my hands firmly. Like you said, it's like a 20-foot. Is it still 20 foot as a diameter for the tunnel as we're moving through?
As you hit the bottom, you realize what potentially could be causing some of the harm within the orchard.
Oh, crap.
A massive 30-foot hole that tunnels as far as the eye can see in all directions.
Damn.
Go ahead and
Wait.
Go ahead and either both of you make a perception check for me, or one of you can with advantage.
Do you want to do it with advantage, Minnie?
My modifier is 0. What's yours?
I have a
Solid
+2.
rogue. Solid rogue.
Do it.
Okay,
You
we'll
with
both do one.
advantage, Yeah,
I'll do it with advantage. Okay.
100%.
Well, that's an 11.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry.
As you begin to look around, you can hear the murmurs coming from somewhere, but the location you just can't pinpoint. The echo and reverberation through these massive corridors just seem to throw off where the sound is coming from.
Keelan, wait. This is really spooky. I don't think that we should go on without the rest of the group.
We don't have time. Minnie, look, you've got your rope still tethered to you, right? We still have some slack on it?
I guess a little, but I really think that we should get everybody down here. What if this is a trap?
Keelan is in rescue ranger mode. and I'm going to sort of take out my rope, and I'm going to tie it to myself as well, and tie myself to Minnie. Right, look, it's going to be dark down here, okay? Just, we've got this, okay?
You do have a 60-foot radius based on the drift globe. Of light, that is.
Okay, cool.
Hold on. Let me just yell back up to them.
Okay, yeah, you can, you can.
Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah.
Guys, we made it down here. It's not as far as it looks. It's a big tunnel. We hear somebody struggling. Come down quick so we can all go.
What's the password? How do we know it's you?
Good point, Vea.
Damn it.
Oh
But
my
all you
God,
hear
I
is
forgot
woof,
the
woof.
password.
One of us should.
You're the best note taker.
Throw punch.
I think I heard Wild Stars. Yeah, that sounds right.
A very familiar sound. Throw punch, wild star. I can see
All
where
the
it gets
same
confusing.
thing.
Yep.
It rhymes. It rhymes. Yeah, I'm coming. And without hesitation, totally trusting Minnie, will just jump down, not sliding, just jump down to the middle of the hole. I hope you catch me.
I'm still holding a rope at the top of the hole.
No,
guys.
Yeah,
I
there
don't want
is
to deal with that.
All right, Vea doesn't care. She immediately jumps in. Dag, are you attempting to save or catch Vea?
I will,
No,
for sure, too.
unfortunately.
No,
You know what?
okay,
Actually, I'm
fair
gonna
enough.
I'm
In
I'm
that
gonna- hang on,
case,
I'm gonna-
Vea,
I'm gonna-
as you hit the floor, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I
a
didn't
lot
say
more
it wasn't far at all. Guys, don't do what Vea did. Don't jump in the hole. Just
You
use
said it
the
wasn't
rope.
far. That hurt.
I'm sorry.
I thought we learned. Never mind.
Berrick's gonna look towards Al and kind of motion with his head to go ahead and use the rope that he's holding onto.
Rune, when you get down
I was
here,
gonna
can
be
you
like-
heal me?
Oh God.
We've learned our lesson about fall damage over here.
Just
Have you?
before Al,
Have you?
just before Al goes down. Oh wait, hold on here, and Rune will touch Al and give him dark vision and say, "Don't worry, I got your back. You go first."
Something
Suck up.
tells me there's like some fucked up shit about the fact that you said
Remember,
kill
trust me.
Right?
We're friends. I'm not gonna betray you in any
Al
way.
immediately dies.
Puts him
No,
back
you
to
just
sleep.
you just have dark vision now.
Unless, of course, your target is a willing creature and Al is not willing.
That's
Mm.
true. Oh, you want me to look that up? Are you willing out?
At this point, yeah.
Willing creatures. It's willing creature. Yeah.
As you guys are doing this, Ginku, God, I forgot his name for a second, is going to cast a Tensor's floating disc directly
Nice.
over top of the hole and looks to you all. Are you coming?
Oh yeah. Rune gets on the elevator this time. See, character growth.
Yeah, Berrick will walk onto it.
Okay.
Looking
Al?
a little
Yeah.
defeated as he does, but yeah.
As you all jump onto the floating disc, it begins to descend.
Okay.
Yankee, why are you humming?
Tapping their feet. Like, fucking-
Yeah, it is canon that he is humming this. What a weird day, am I right? First thing in the morning. You finally make it down to the bottom of the cavern. As you begin to look around, you can see now Minnie and Keelan are tied together at the waist by a rope. Vea now nursing some of her wounds. She has a few scratches on her arm that now slightly scuffed, a little bit of blood risen to the tip, but not like pouring or anything. It's more just kind of like road burn.
Hey, look, there's an elevator.
Oh, what?
So just want to clarify, is it looking around? Is it a series of tunnels? Or
It is a
one
series of
big-
tunnels, each one going
So
in
there's,
the
like,
cardinal
options.
directions. Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
I'd like to
also
go to
clarify.
entrance. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, just to clarify as well. Keelan wouldn't have waited for people to drop down. Like after he tied, the reason he didn't catch him is because he would be exploring the tunnel while staying tethered as best he could.
Which direction are you going in?
I'm going
North,
to go
south,
with
east,
north, south, east, west.
Why not
West.
the direction the voice comes from? Why
Because
leave it
I'm
to a dice
stupid
roll?
and I can't hear where it was
Wait for
coming
the
from because it's
smell.
echoing everywhere.
Okay.
I love how we all just yelled at simultaneously.
Look, I'm not the one that jumped down the tunnel this time, okay? I took the
People
elevator.
need a rescue.
Also, did you heal me yet?
Amazing.
As you hit the ground, you all see as Keelan has now started to make his way down one tunnel. You can see Minnie digging her heels in
Yes,
as
I don't
she's
want him to
getting
go.
pulled behind,
Yes.
not wanting to go. But with 50 feet, there's a fair amount of give there. When you hit the ground, you also begin to hear this muffled noise.
I'm going to immediately go to the entrance of each and do a smell and listen in each direction to see if I can get a hint of which direction is correct.
Okay. We're going to roll for the hearing.
Sure.
So go ahead and make a perception check for me. Damn it.
At advantage, because I'm a dog.
He's a good boy.
18.
With an 18, you would know immediately, Berrick, that the scent that you've been following is headed to the north direction. However, the noise seems to slightly be coming from the east.
The smell is coming from north.
Sound is
hearing
coming from the
sound
east.
coming from the east.
Correct.
I'm going to bite onto the rope connecting. Who are you guys again? Keelan and Minnie. And I'm gonna start like helping her tug of war him back because he ran in which direction?
The west.
He headed west.
The west. Yeah. Meanwhile, kind of like with rope in his mouth. The sound is coming from over this way, and relaying that to Minnie.
Do I understand him with the rope in his mouth like that?
I would assume you have. He's pointing in different directions
Alright.
as he's doing this.
Okay. Keelan, stop! I'm gonna do like a huge tug and try to like... Guys, help me with this. You're going the wrong way.
Oh, all right. Do you know what? Okay, hold on.
Okay, wait.
Okay, yeah, you're probably right.
Berrick is saying two things. That the
I
smell...
smell him coming from this way. And he like
All right.
clarifies to
All
Minnie.
right, all right,
Smell
all right. Where is
that
she?
way.
Boy? Twiggy
I
fall down the
hear-
well? All right, where is she?
I hear
Come
that. Shut up. But of course, all yours barking at you.
on.
The noise
The
is coming from that
smell-
way. I smell her going. I smell Twiggy that way.
So the smell was north and the sound was east, right?
Yes.
Sound was
Okay.
east, smell was north. Yep.
Well, what do we do?
Well, the
Do we
tunnels
go
might
after
connect.
this? But if
You
they
know, like-
connected, then wouldn't we hear an echo in kind of like all of them? Why are we
Either
Oh
way,
only
shit!
it's
I
hearing-
gave you
closer
guys
this way.
options.
I
Damn
know.
it.
No, it's fine.
I
Well,
don't
look,
understand. Why are we
we'll
still
go to where-
talking?
we'll go to where the sound is because likely that's the way she went and ended up over there.
I don't think so. I think we should go to the smell. The sound
We
could be a
could split
trap.
up.
Someone could be pretending.
Are any of the creatures that I thought of something that would set up like a sound-based trap?
No.
Look, I don't think it. I mean, yeah, I'm not really worried about that. I mean, it's much easier to believe that she's gonna get lost in these tunnels and is just wandered around, and that's just the quickest way to her. She might be injured, you know.
Guys,
she's
this is
alone.
super
She's scared in
easy.
the dark.
Why don't half of us just go follow the scent and half of us go follow the sound?
I don't
Right.
want to split up.
Thank you.
Okay. Dude.
I'm too scared.
Ah,
I don't want any of
Okay.
us. I think we have strength in numbers.
Fair.
Well-
I'll stick with Minnie on this then.
I'd say if we're gonna head to anything, the sound is something that we could rescue.
Okay.
The smell is something I probably don't want to touch. So let's
the
go
other
after
way
the
around.
sound. What's making the noises? Is
Well, I
the
picked
smell
up the
making the
scent. I
noises?
picked up the scent from the clothes of Twiggy, so the scent would be leading to Twiggy.
Fair. I still vote sound. Twiggy might already be dead.
I hear your logic.
My
I
God.
don't care.
Oh, look, we can go after the thing that we're tracking, or we can go after somebody that might need help now.
And I'm not waiting around to make decisions.
All right, where are we going?
What are we
East or
doing?
north? East or north? East
I'm
or north?
going.
North.
Yeah, I'm going towards the sound.
Can we just take a vote and the vote wins because Keelan
North.
pulls us that way? Okay, who votes
North.
for the sound? Who votes for the sound so there's no confusion?
Sound vote.
Okay,
Two.
who votes for the voice?
Smell.
No,
We
smell.
just said
He's
sound
so
and
fucked.
voice.
The smell! The smell!
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
Sound and voice.
Alright.
So
Let's
the
go.
smell,
Smell it is.
smell wins. Yeah. All
Smell
right.
it
So
is.
we're going to the smell. Let's
All
do
right,
it.
fine.
Jesus
All right.
fucking-
As you decide which way to go, Ginku immediately says, all right, you guys head that way. I'm going to head east. I'm going to try and find out what that sound is.
I hate you, Dave.
Can I go with
Dave.
Genku?
Dave!
Ginku immediately sets off to the east as you begin to run towards the north.
Okay.
Ah, fine.
As you continue
think Keelan-
northward,
Fine. Keep going.
as you can, you guys made a vote.
Okay.
Do you want to take it back? I'm
No.
giving you one
No.
option.
Oh my God.
No.
Just move the scene forward.
All right, fine. As you continue onward towards the tunnel to the north, you eventually make your way to a very large open cavern. Within the cavern, it's next to impossible to see the ground beneath as you hit the ledge of the tunnel. Directly in front of you, you can see massive spires of worn down rock, like stalagmites, massive in size, that have been shaved off from the top. You can see, for your best estimates, there is about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these platforms, roughly spaced about 10 feet apart. A number of hanging vines that connect a few of them. And on the other side, you can see the continuation of the tunnel.
Oh, it's an obstacle course. I would like to go first.
Okay.
All right. As Vea rushes forward, she leaps towards the first platform.
I feel pretty confident, but I would like to double check. Like, I'm looking for security in those steps and making sure this still feels like something that is untouched for the most part in the space. Not like if there's any inscriptions or drawings or anything, I'll be like, hold on, there could be traps.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check for me. Or investigation. Up to you.
Ooh, investigation. That's not great with an 11.
With an 11, these
Yeah.
seem to be natural structures that have
Okay.
just been worn down over time. There doesn't seem to be any runes or inscriptions that you can see.
Okay. Don't worry, guys. I'll go try it out first and make sure it's at least generally secure. If I don't come back, then maybe go follow Genku.
Minnie will look back at Berrick and be like, does the smell go this way? Vea, shouldn't we wait to see where the smell goes?
Is there another way?
You muted.
Seems like there's only one direction here, right, Dave?
Correct.
And I would assume scent is going.
The scent
Okay.
does continue that way. Go ahead and make a perception check with advantage, Berrick.
Sure.
While he's doing that, Vea, go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me.
I will.
17.
21 with the acrobatics.
21 as you leap to the first platform, giving a little bit of a roll as you land, now popping up into a very spry fox-like position.
Okay, that was easy. She kind of struts a little bit, owning that she made the first platform clearly, and everyone could see because I'm still within sight range. So I want to make sure everyone noticed that. She'll
Berrick
kind
was
of
closing his eyes because he was trying to get a good whiff.
Oh, come on. That looked cool. Ugh.
With your eyes closed, Berrick, you open it again to see your friend now standing on the platform, boasting a little bit, but for all the right reasons. When you begin to hear the strange sound of skittering, very low, but it's there, coming from all around you within the cavern. As Vea continues to boast onward, looking at you, not paying attention in any way, suddenly from the edge of one of the platforms, you see two strange creatures that pop up directly onto the platform that she seems to be standing on. You all see these creatures that look like a strange hybrid of very large hands combined together as if it's stitched together in some type of spider like form.
Hate these things.
It immediately rushes up from behind Vea. Vea, I need you to go ahead and either make an athletics check or an acrobatics check for me with disadvantage.
Okay.
I really don't like this biomass.
Oh no, it's a 7.
These fuckers.
With a 7, you all watch with shock and bated breath as it leaps, the strange creature leaps up from behind Vea, wrapping itself around her.
Run!
And begins to pull her towards the edge of the ledge. Just as she's about to reach the lip, with the potential to fall into the void, unseeable below. That, my friends,
Oh, David.
is going to be a story for another day.
Bum, bum, bum.
And we're on break next week, you bastard.
Enjoy your
Which means
anniversary.
Vea is canonically dead to me for the next 2 weeks.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna already start the grieving process. Just
You know, this hand creature seems pretty cool, though. Maybe they want to join the party.
oh yeah, I reckon
Yep.
they look really trustworthy. They don't look like they'll cast sleep on you in the middle of the night.
Oh,
True.
man.
Like to
As
cast.
trustworthy as the rest of the members.
You know,
like
I
to
might be
cast
better
speak with
prepared for
appendages.
this if my teammate had maybe healed me beforehand.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
Never
You're
happened.
Hey,
fine.
maybe the hand guy's a cleric, and we finally have a cleric.
Oh,
That's
lay on
true.
hands.
I would kill,
on
I
hand.
would kill for a cleric right now.
I would like to point out that I'm the only one that has not expressed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have plot armor through Rune, basically.
There we go.
Mhm.
See?
Fair.
See what you guys did?
With that said, folks, we are going to wrap up for the evening. For those of you who are on our Patreon at the, what is it, Blue Angel tier?
Blue Queen.
Blue Queen. The
Blue
Blue
Angle.
Queen tier. If you are
If you
a
do
part,
a Blue Angel, we'll let you
Is it-
in.
yeah, so true.
No!
If you can do a Blue Angel and record it,
Isn't
we
that
will
a
let you in.
special ship flight thing that they do at the Air Force?
Blue
Yes,
Angels?
that is
Yeah.
you, sweet summer child. With that said, we are going to be hanging out in our Discord very shortly. Give us a couple minutes to wrap up, and we will be over there to discuss all of the fun things that that happened this evening. But as mentioned earlier, we are off next week. We are going black for the evening, so my wife and I can enjoy our anniversary. But we will be here on Wednesday this week, tomorrow for Fireside Chat, as well as a very special gaming night here with a couple guests.
I can announce who now.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, I got confirmation. So we've
right.
got myself, DM Dave, Peter of Champions of the Table, formerly known as D&D with me, and Brandon the DM. Woo!
It's gonna be a good night, folks. There's going to be, if y'all remember Getting Over It, imagine that with three other idiots that continue to yell at each other the entire time. Should be a good time, needless to say. But with that said, folks, that is where we're going to wrap up for the evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Love all your faces. And to all the adventurers out there, whether you find yourself in a strange cavern low below the earth, with strange spider finger monsters clamoring at one of your companions, or in the dead of night, finding yourself waiting tables for a tavern that you don't even work for. I beg you all, one word of caution out there. Be careful. You could trip. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.